I mean, it's not my usual fare, but I mean, it's good, but I mean, I'm used to something a little more heavy.
Well, I mean, that one literally says heaviest alcohol in.
Did you order it?
I mean,
No, it's the sign at the booth.
Is it though?
There.
Here. Let me actually order it.
Let's go get some.
I mean, the price tag is insane for what you're getting.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry
Have
about
you
that.
ever had 200 old blue whale sperm before?
I get paid partially in Andersville finest.
I thought you were going to say in Blue Whale Sperm.
Oh.
I'm saying the right.
I'm not the barkeep.
Oh, heaviest alcohol there is, please.
Hi, yeah, we want to try some of this stuff, but we're hapless adventurers, and we're a little bit low on gold. Is there any way you could do us some favors, and just we can offer it for what we have, maybe?
I'm gonna allow you to make a persuasion check, and then based on what you roll, I'm gonna let you decide how effective it is.
What's my fucking persuasion? Because it was a mediocre roll. Come on, D&D Beyond, you fucking...
Like, I'll allow you to be true to yourself.
I'm logged into the wrong account.
Brother.
So, I really think you should give us some alcohol, because we can get out your caravans right up the road.
Hold on.
For sure.
Are you helping me? Is that what's going on?
100%.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
that's a great way to do it,
Oh, I did put persuasion. Okay, so the first roll was a 15. Second one was a 9, so 15.
And it's not that helpful.
So I'm gonna let you. How do you think that goes?
Not perfect, but good enough.
Okay.
They give me a discount, not for free.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's fine. This is your guys' skit. Don't let me. I'm not guiding this. You do what you want to do.
So she goes, maybe, like, it says that you want it for 5 gold a shot, but, like, I only have 4 gold.
5 gold a shot? What the fuck?
She said it was steep.
Holy shit.
It's true.
Just a crashing economy of Ravendale.
That's like a month's salary for a shot of alcohol.
Yeah, I know.
This is like Louis the 20th.
I only have 1 gold. Is there any way you could help me out?
What about...
Yeah, you could buy a cheaper alcohol. And like he'll gesture to like the 30 bottles of alcohol that are like displayed that aren't 5 gold a shot.
Des is gonna like kind of investigate all of them and just be like, ain't none of those hold a candle to Andersville finest.
Oh, we got Andersville's finest. Here you go. And pulls out pumpkin like this pristine bottle of Andersville's finest.
Now that is persuasion.
But
What's your
it's a festival, so do you really want to go to an old standby? That seems a bit boring, don't it?
What is your best one you have?
Des is gonna kind of like slide some
The
money.
best one's going to be the 5 gold a shot one.
Des is gonna like slide some money over for the bottle just to like put it in her jacket.
I did not believe.
He's going to give you the bottle. It's just like, okay.
She's gonna just stuff it in her pocket. It's like it's for a rainy day.
All right, take 15 gold out of your inventory.
We could do 1 gold and 1 tit per shot. Because there's 4 of us and there's 6 tits. That's, more than 1 tit per shot.
I'm sorry, are you selling off my tit?
You don't have to be included, I guess.
I'll tell you what. 1 gold, 4 shots, and you get to motorboat.
No,
Excuse me?
What is a
Unfortunate.
motorboat?
You see this mustache?
It is
Not
a
interested.
That's a great mustache.
Now, you see, I was a little
It's a
offended
back
by
door
the concept of using the motorboat. I'm a little more offended by the need to not motorboat.
I'm just not interested.
You struck me as a odd fellow.
In tits at all, or just the motorboating bit?
Just that's it all, really. Not my thing.
I'm fucking fortunate. I can't believe you did this to me.
There's 1
Honest?
dick to flash.
I don't know what a motorboat is. I cannot take sides.
You don't know what a
We've got
motorboat
a
is,
dick to
but
flash.
There is no Richard here.
I wasn't gonna be so lewd as to suggest.
Listen, friends, I'm here to run an upstanding establishment. I don't need y'all coming in here offering to flash me nothing. Just buy the myriad of excellent alcohols I have to provide, or leave.
I would like a shot
Risk
of
this.
the 5 gold one. What is it called?
It's called Blue Whale Sperm.
Yes, I would like
I put down all the money for the fucking shots.
and I would like a shot of the Andersville Finest. I'd like to compare.
Well, I just sold my ball of Andersville Finest, so that's on your friend here.
She'll she'll take out one of the bottles that she has currently open and she'll just pop it and just like put it in a little shot glass. Like she's gonna.
It's funny that you're like doing it like under the table as if like everyone's not just drinking.
Well, like she like it's like more like just pocket like pour it out and just like
So I'll take a shot of the Andersville Finest.
I can't believe I rolled a 15 and you made the barkeep
With my palate. With my palate, please.
I'll put down the
You
20
can't.
gold for the blue whale sperm shots.
I'll take a
So we
shot
can
of
all
the
have
blue
a
whale
shot of
sperm.
blue whale sperm.
Blue Whale Sperm is excellent. Very smooth.
Yeah, I drink it. I go.
We doing the shots of blue whale?
Yep.
Oh, yes.
Blue Whale
That's not
Sperm.
the point, yeah.
I'm so mad about this.
I'm sorry, what's this called?
Blue Whale Sperm.
Blue
sir.
Whale
Oh,
Sperm.
fuck
Blue Sperm.
all of you.
Being casually domed at
Sean, will take a sniff.
the table.
Locally sourced.
Oh, it's not actual Blue Whale Sperm. It's just that's the name of the tequila.
Tequila? Who said nothing about no tequila?
He does not sell. You charge 5 gold for fake sperm?
It's just the name of the.
You wanted real sperm?
This is what you drink. In
You didn't
Persepolis.
realize he wanted real sperm?
No!
It ages very bad.
I'm sorry, what?
Very bad.
I just said, no offense.
Giannis, I didn't realize we needed to have a heart-to-heart, but we need to have a fucking heart-to-heart. What is going on in the world down under?
Listen, this is just how I just expect this by now.
Yes, under the
Yeah.
sea, it's
What?
grand. It's full of sperm.
You
but
know
it is
what?
full of
Give me
trash.
another. I need another little bit of something here.
Do you want a shot of Blue Whale Sperm?
I think I need another shot of blue.
There you
Whale
go.
Sperm.
It's another one. Another
I
five
think that's
gold.
5 gold wasted right there.
When I'm no longer banished from Persepolis, I don't worry about that. But yes, I will get you blue whale sperm.
I don't know.
I will
Andersville's
ask
finest is
permission.
infinitely
I
better.
can talk to whales.
Jonas.
I think that's the end. I think that's it. I think I was tempted to be like, all right, that's the end. After he was like, it ages very badly, actually. But I think it can talk to whales is a good end point. For that.
I can ask permission.
Were they not giving it anyway? Like, was this not something being produced normally?
There's always people who are out there poaching, doing bad things. So I don't believe in that. Jonas is gonna make
Blue
sure.
whale sperm is the elephant tusks of the sea?
Yes.
Yes. Did you not see Avatar 2? That movie might have been about something else, actually.
No, it's about blue whales.
The way of water.
Spoiler alert!
I think.
Sorry, James Cameron. I didn't mean to spoil your movie.
If I go see that movie and there's no whale sperm, I'm gonna fucking riot.
It was about
Whale
some
uvula
liquid
with
from the
with the dangly
whale.
bit in your throat. Uvula.
Uvula.
Yeah, it's about whale uvulas.
I think
Actually.
it was actually about part of their brain, but
No.
sure. It was a liquid extracted from a whale.
Alright.
Stay tuned next time for Lizards to Locations analysis of Avatar 2.
No. Do not stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned for
Stay tuned for me to lie to you bold-faced about the content of movies.
All right, and welcome to Lizards and Locations. I hope you enjoyed that that hearty
Whatever
jaunt
it was.
into the alcoholic forays of Ravendale from Andersville's finest, unable to contain themselves apparently. But before we get into our intro, let's go to Kate. Kate? Who the fuck is Kate? Let's go to Kat for our sponsors.
We have a new member, actually.
I guess
We'd like
so.
to introduce
Fucking
you,
what?
Kate Blanchett.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck just happened.
Everybody
She
say
does go
hi,
by
Kate. Hi,
Kate. Does she go by Kate?
Her family calls her Katie.
Not anymore. I
No.
changed everything.
Actually, a lot of them call me Kat.
Yeah. I'm a game changer.
Anyway,
Somebody called you Kate recently. at
we're
work.
not doing the sponsors.
It's like,
guys,
Who?
guys.
All right.
Whose fault is that,
It's
Andrew?
my fault. I must insist that we continue onwards in the vague direction of playing the game.
Well,
In that case.
I must insist on these nuts.
You know what's
This is your fault.
you know what's not vague? How much I love Shattermere comics because they're really awesome.
They're cool people.
Yeah,
They're
they're
cool
really great
people.
people. Actually,
We
the
had
comics are really
great
cool. The people are really cool.
Looking at you, Brian and Kyle. Looking at you.
And if you want 50% off of like your first month's subscription to their comic, there's a link down there.
What's the name of that
I'm pointing at what's
Hardly Heroes.
That's true.
Is there a link there?
No, I think it's down there.
Yeah, it's gonna
It'll
be.
down
Right.
here.
Okay.
In the description
Yeah,
below.
right
Yeah.
below.
Yeah.
I know where
And the
links
code
are.
is
The
Lizard.
code is Lizards23.
They have at the time of this airing, they have
Thank you,
eight-
Mary.
8 issues out right now. 8 issues of Hardly Heroes.
Of course, by the time this airs, it could be 9. Who knows?
They're
Yeah.
publishing fast.
Yeah, their art amazing, story writing amazing. It is very, very, very fun. And if you like D&D and comics, they literally go together. So
They're funny
Works
people,
well.
so they must have funny comics. It's
Yeah.
just how it works.
that is how the world works.
We don't make
Also,
the-
not vague, how absolutely awesome
Next notes.
this podcast is. You Want to Do What podcast? They're
What?
absolutely awesome. I probably should have read my notes before I did this.
You want to do what?
You Want to Do What?
What do you what?
I really like their podcast. I really like their people. You know, go check them out.
Good people.
What?
You?
Huh?
Wanna?
Wanna do what?
You?
Wanna?
Do.
What?
podcast.
It worked that time,
It
guys.
definitely is. It sounds like we're doing a freaking soundboard.
Apparently, we're shaking hands again.
I don't know what we're doing.
This is gonna be weird.
I don't know why we're doing that.
But
Anyway,
anyway, if you need another podcast in addition to ours, You Want to Do What podcast?
It's the reason why we do anything. For the memes.
for the
Professionals
clout,
here.
For the YouTube shorts.
the YouTube shorts for sure. Speaking of shorts and YouTube, here's our intro. All right, and welcome to Legends and Locations, Pillars of Creation, Session 19. The last time we joined our intrepid adventurers, they had made their way to Ravendale through the newly created and now stable portal between Ravendale and Cliffhaven. Makes everything a little bit less tenuous from a logistical standpoint. Even if trying to get a horse through it proved to be a little bit of a tight fit.
Landis is coming no matter what.
It's true. There's no way you were going to leave that horse behind for the 4th time.
He's been through a lot.
Yeah.
Poor
But
boy.
they made their way. They brought the dragon orb to Vikel, who was able to lock it to a certain state. I don't want to give away too much to both the players and the people listening, but he was able to, through ritual, neutralize it as a threat to the stability of the realms. At least that's what he claims he did. After that, they went into the library proper, where they talked to their old friend Oradias, looking for their golden dragonborn compatriot, and they were informed that he was in the markets looking for a specific oil that he uses to shine his weapons and armor.
And you cliffhangered me.
Did I cliffhanger you? Dang, that's crazy. Anyway, as you guys were approaching him, you guys succeeded on certain checks and failed at certain others. And so, as Ace kind of sees you and starts to wave to you, a green blur comes, and I want everyone to make a dexterity saving throw as the first thing as we jump right into it. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Like copper dice.
Why am I even looking up what the number is?
For funsies.
Spoiler alert, it's -2.
Nice.
But I rolled pretty well, so that's good.
10 for me.
Ooh. Whisper?
Dirty 20.
Okay. Des?
10.
12.
Okay. Just roll to see.
Let's be clear, that was both natural and dirty 10.
Oh, you're so dirty.
Alright, so
Naturally dirty.
of the people who failed that dexterity check, Des, you have been randomly selected as a fairly sized green dragonborn runs into you, and you both fall to the ground, and her snout just kind of like is right up to your face. And you notice Shopash, who's like, "Oh, hey, you're alive. Nice." And then she is immediately grabbed by two men who haul her to her feet. And, what do you guys do?
Hell of a way for introductions. What the hell are you into?
1 second, and you can see her spin just a second, and then just as she was there, it's now a green mist as she misty steps away, and is now behind a Syrian who is kind of like looking around, like, what is happening? What is going on? And then
What did you get into?
and you stop and you see you inspect these two men, and you can see they're in these gleaming white.
Okay.
One is in a gleaming white robe with gold trim, and the other is in a shining silver armor, like a full plate, with the same gold trim.
Des is going to look at those resplendent,
Mm-hmm.
presumably knights, and she's going to say, "What did she do?"
Shopash will kind of like, excuse me, I didn't do any, and then she'll be interrupted by the man in robes who's like, she's running away from Hollowport under the assumption of theft. We must apprehend her at once. Please move to the side. And like one in armor is approaching through you.
Do I know what Hollowport is?
Hollowport is the sister city of Ravendale across the big bridge to the west.
Do I recognize their? I don't want to say certificates, but like licenses, badging, some kind of thing that signifies. That
Make a religion check.
Ooh.
That's gonna be a rough one for me.
To the west, you said, right?
18.
Yes,
I can only go
with an
roll for
18, you can see that the iconography that they have is like a hammer that has like a couple of hanging scales off of each of the ends of the double-ended hammer. A icon of Tyr, which is a god that you probably don't know a lot about, but you've seen it enough that you're like, okay, this is a religious
TYR.
TYR. Spelled the same as the Norse.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Acolytes of Tyr, I presume.
Yes, please move out of the way. And like someone is trying to like move you out of the way now. Are you? Well, here's the thing. Are you trying to stop them?
Des, like, so if it is a law person similar to Des in like sheriff or deputy, like Des would step aside. However, if it is a person of religious zeal, she might be a little more
I
apprehensive.
think it's religious officers. What he's getting at. Was the
Yeah,
officer, right?
that's
It depends. It really just depends on like what kind of authority do you recognize, because this is a religious order's authority. It's not necessarily a. It's not. He didn't say on the authority of the city of or the county of. It is just they are after her for theft.
I would need to know what exactly she did.
She has stolen a sacred artifact from our order, and we must retrieve it. And again, when he says that, he does, and then tries to move past you. So like, make a strength saving throw to try and versus just being pushed to the side.
Well, let's hope I do well. 16.
Yeah, that's enough. So, what do? How do you resist being pushed to the
She's gonna
side?
be like. She's
She's
gonna, like,
lawful good, but don't fucking
he's
push me.
gonna try to push her out of the way, and she's gonna like hold, like she's gonna grab his forearm, and she's gonna be like, "I insist," and she's gonna give him the stare down, like, "No, really, I insist." Like, what is it?
Shows badge.
Make an intimidation roll.
Can it be with advantage with Addie growling behind him?
No.
Good intimidation. That's the crazy part. An 11.
No.
11's not enough, so he is going to draw his weapon, and you're all are going to roll for initiative. At least you guys can decide if you want to actually help or not, but I'm going to roll for initiative just to see where everyone is at in this particular little game we're playing here.
Oh, I love my initiatives. Let me tell you that.
That -2 is
Rolled
gonna,
into
it's gonna make
Try
my,
again.
my roll so much lower.
Oh god, that was so close to a natural 20.
Was it a natural 20?
It was not.
Damn, crazy.
Was it a 2?
No.
Good.
We're going to go. So let's go. Anybody above a 20? No? Anybody above a 15?
Yep.
Let's go.
19.
19 for Des.
16.
16. Whisper. Above a 10.
13.
13. That's pretty good for Addie, actually.
Right?
That's actually incredibly good for Addie. What did you?
And-
Oh, you rolled a 15?
Yeah.
The other person rolled a 12, and you did
I
not. I'm
might
just
have to
gonna you
dedicate
go
myself to
last.
Ukatoa soon. 'Cause this dice
All
is
right,
just-
fair enough. So, the first one up is Des. She has rolled enough to go first. So let's see, what do you do now that these two acolytes of Tyr have accosted you in an attempt to get to Shopash?
I assume that the logical course of action was like they're gonna like fight, right?
Yes.
Okay, so she is going.
The knight has a sword, has a hammer in his hand. It's not like a.
So
like
he's like
he
pulling out
has
the
a hammer out,
and he's like, all right.
and the priest already had like a staff that you can kind of intuit is an arcane or a divine focus.
Des is going to do something where she touches the rope on her side, and she uses awaken rope
Okay.
to then try to bind the hammer guy.
Okay, that's cool. Let's see, how does that resolve?
So, as an action, you touch a rope 10 feet to 60 feet long and issue a command to it. So
Mhm.
she's going to issue the command bind.
Okay.
So the rope attempts to bind a creature of your choice within 20 feet. You must make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Which one are you trying to bind? Keep in mind, the one that has tried to push past you is the one in armor.
Yeah, that's the one I'm trying to bind.
Okay.
Hammer boy.
Makes sense. And so I am making a what save?
A strength check. DC 10 strength
He's
check.
pretty good at that. So let's see
Yeah.
how that goes. 13.
Fuck.
So
well,
So you see, like, as the rope kind of like springs forth and kind of tries to wrap around him, he kind of like looks at it, and his face gets stern as he kind of like rips the rope in half as it breaks under his strength.
I guess if so, the
And now he is actively angry at you.
spell says like the creature must make a dexterity saving throw or become restrained.
Uh-huh.
Uses a DC 10 strength check, freeing itself or another creature within reach. But my save DC is a 13. I mean, he passes either one. But
Right.
would you say
I would feel like it would probably go with your spell DC at the first time, and then after that it would go by the issue.
that's what I think too? That would make sense to me because like
Yeah.
the first check is like the spell at
Yeah.
active effect, and then after that it's just the rope.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Okay. But yeah, I mean either way he passes, but I just wanted to know for the
And just so you know, the unshackling part didn't do anything.
Dez is going to then use Hunter's Mark, which I've determined now is not a spell and is just an active effect that the hunter uses that consumes a spell slot.
It's fine. I don't mind that. Hunter's Mark is a little weird that it's a spell to begin with, if I'm honest.
Yeah, it seems like a very
I like it
random-
more like Challenge Divinity, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
seems more like
I agree.
it feels more like a specific thing that a ranger gets. Because like, who else gets Hunter's Mark? Anybody?
No.
It's just a Hunter's
Oh,
Mark.
yeah, sorry. Druids can actually.
Okay.
Druids can, but
Yeah.
it's not like they're
They're going to. Yeah.
yeah, like Hakuna in our other campaign doesn't get it, like
Yeah.
by default. Like he would have to try to get it.
I feel like it makes more sense for it to be a
Ranger.
specific class ability than it does.
Yeah,
like a
I think
beast.
so too, because it makes Rangers like have an edge.
Yeah, it makes them have like a certain thing that they're good at. Anyway, go. Yeah, you're able to use your hunter's mark to do that. Des, you are here, right here, right next to this dude with a sword, but he's not a sword. He has a hammer instead. Miniatures are weird that way sometimes. So he fails to push past you. You have said, hold up there, hombre, and then I assume you shoot him in the face.
Well, I tried to bind him with the rope,
True.
and then I hunter's marked him, which I assume went off without a hitch.
It did go off without a hitch, and I do
'Cause-
enjoy that we've taken "without a hitch" as like a freaking catchphrase that we use whenever we're referring to.
Because it's not a spell anymore.
Yeah, shackling.
So it's just it is what it is.
And you don't concentrate since it's not a spell?
Well, no, I do still concentrate, I
I'm
believe.
still gonna make him concentrate on
Yeah,
it.
concentrating is still part of it. It's mostly just that it is not spell oriented, so it is not beholden to the.
I feel like concentration is still a thing that would make sense, even though it doesn't seem like it would be magical in nature.
Okay.
Like you still have to like if you're doing like a certain thing and you're trying to concentrate on something, it's still
I'm
a
still
concentration thing.
focusing on the guy.
Yeah, but it's just not magical in nature. In the context of what we're doing here, house rule, don't sue us, Wizards of the Coast, I guess. Anyway,
In case you were wondering, we use a lot of house rules.
Now, question:
so many house rules.
concentrating in the sense that it can still be broken by being attacked.
Yeah, and if someone punches you in the face and you take a bunch of damage, and then you like break your concentration, like it's that it will go away. You still only have so many uses of it per day, so. And instead of having it be like it's not a spell. Like, are you using a spell slot for it, or is it a? I think I'm going to make it so you can use it as many times a day, equal to your proficiency bonus.
Oh, okay. Then I guess I don't use spell software.
And there you go.
I like
If it's
that.
not going to go through the rigmarole of the unshackling, then it's not going to cast a spell slot. I'm going to make it limited by your proficiency bonus.
Cool.
Anyway,
I use a spell slot for Awaken Rope, which honestly, actually, that is a full blown spell. So did you roll for that? Mark?
I did roll for that. And it was fine.
Okay.
I rolled.
I was kind of hoping for it to be absurd.
Yeah, it would have been funny if like you tried to awaken the rope and then like a freaking grease spell came out.
That is my turn. That's my turn.
Well, in that case,
Just trying to not attack this person, but if they attack me, then Des will oblige.
well, next up, the person in the robes behind the one in the full plate armor is going to cast a spell. He's going to go through the unshackling rigmarole just like everyone else has to.
That's what
Part of it.
He's fine.
Boo.
And he will cast Shield of Faith on his companion.
Well, isn't he a tryhard?
Which I don't believe we have a Shield of Faith specific.
No, there's the
effect.
Armor of Agathis one. That's about it.
That's fine. We'll just use magical effect.
Nice.
And I'll just kind of hang it on there for him. Alright, so he now is. You just see this golden column of magical light kind of envelop this person. And like you can see like the column, like the light kind of coalesces into these little stars that are now kind of shimmering and bouncing off of his armor. So he's just got like this little kind of like sparking effect going on around him. And that will take the entirety of the healer's turn, and that's the next is Whisper.
What the fuck is going on? 1 minute, I'm going to my boyfriend. The next moment, I mean,
Whisper.
the next minute, we're getting attacked by this guy. And Des usually doesn't act a fool, so this is weird.
What's up,
So-
Whisper?
Whispers. Whisper's gonna be like, well, shit. If Dez is acting out, and
To be fair, all that Dez has done so far is try to restrain this man.
Yeah, so she's gonna look at it and she's gonna be like, Des is usually the one going, you're behaving inappropriately in public. So obviously this must be appropriate.
She's the mom friend, yeah.
So if Des is gonna try to restrain this guy, I'm gonna try to restrain this guy.
Okay.
And so I'm gonna barge forward and I'm gonna try and fucking restrain him.
Okay.
I don't know if it'll work.
So you're trying to grapple him, essentially.
You trying to go gigantic and grapple?
No.
Okay.
Because I'm in the middle of a square and I feel like I don't know where the line is.
It's really funny.
Like, so.
Alright.
Last thing I want is to try and help Des when I think she's doing something noble and her to go, why did you turn into a giant in the middle of the fucking market?
Yeah. As an additional mechanical note, the Shield of Faith is a concentration spell, so the healer is now concentrating. So just as a mechanical side note. Alright, so go ahead and make your athletics saving throw, or your athletics check. Not a saving throw.
Athletics.
So this is going to be contesting athletics check.
Contesting athletics.
He rolled pretty good.
I don't know how I rolled yet. Oh, okay. 19.
He rolled a 24.
Dang. Whack.
Yeah, so you come up and try and I'm gonna say you walk up. So
She's gonna be doing something like, okay, let's calm down.
Mhm.
But she does put her hands on him
and he just whacks away your hands.
I don't think
Extremely rudely too. With attitude.
I'm trying to keep the fucking peace here, okay? Jesus.
I don't know if I have bonus actions. I don't think I do. Other than
You have bonus actions. I don't know if you have anything to do
Other
with
than becoming Lorg. But
a giant woman.
Giant. So I'm just gonna go ahead and not, even though... Oh, actually, I'll activate my Frost Rune so that I can have advantage on restraining. Should have done that before, but I just read it.
It does seem like that would have been a thing to do before, but that's fine. So he basically shoves you back, and you, in response, kind of furrow your brow, and then you see this rune come up in the air in front of you as you activate the magical properties of it.
And there's that typical huff that she does that's all icy.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so after Whisper's turn, Adi, you're up.
Sure. So I'm gonna, kind of be military and imposing, and use my channel divinity of Order's Demand to say, so I'm gonna need you to hand that one over to the Harpers Without Borders, because she's gotta be the word for.
And now we've been sued by Wizards.
They're without borders. I don't know.
They're without borders. Because she's got to have a military trial and all that mixed up. So I've got to take her back with me to headquarters, and I'm just gonna.
Is she part of your order?
Absolutely.
Make a deception check.
And they also have to make a wisdom saving throw, because I used Order's Demand while I was my channel divinity.
Sure. What is it?
A
Wisdom
wisdom
saving
saving throw 15.
Okay. Let me look at the other ones. One of them gets exactly a 15. The one in the robes.
Sure.
Barely passes. The other one is kind of she said that.
And I did roll. I did get an 18 on my deception check. So
Okay.
the guy who didn't pass is charmed by me if it didn't pass.
But the one in robes or armor? Sorry, when it didn't pass.
What's that?
When it didn't pass. Robes
Is
or
the armor one.
Okay.
It's not a rogue. He's a priest.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
And so the one in the armor is after knocking away, and then he hears Adi speaking. He's just like, he's
Yeah. And I rolled an 18 deception.
yeah. So they believe you.
So I'll just take her into custody and head this way. Take it to headquarters.
They look at each other a couple times. Is this?
Yeah, absolutely.
What was the name of your order?
Harpers Without Borders.
Yeah, all right. And you see him he's like the guy with the armor and the warhammer is like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Great. I'm just gonna.
We do need the idol back.
I will definitely make sure she's questioned and get you that idol back. 100%.
May we ask what the idol was?
Well, this is going to be shocking to hear, but it's a hammer.
Okay, I'll make sure it gets back to you. 100%.
And you
Can
have
Des spot a hammer on Shopash?
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
while
Everything's a saving throw.
while Des is doing that, I'm just gonna say, and you have proof. It was Shopash.
A 16.
She was last seen in the area. She rolled a natural 20 in her deception check, so you believe everything that Shopash has ever told you in her entire life.
But it's fine, because I'll go and the military will question everything. There'll be a military investigation. It's fine. It's fine. Come on.
So no, you don't see anything on her.
Come on now, love. Let's go this way.
Damn.
Then I try to shuttle Shopash off.
They kind of Shopash is currently hiding behind Ace right now, so she's kind of just peeking out from behind him a little bit, and she sees that the two of them are now leaving. So I guess that's the end of that particular engagement so far. So I'm gonna leave that up just in case you guys do something else to spur this on. But they kind of after murmuring to each other, and the one in armor is especially they seem pretty legit. I don't know, man. These guys look like they know what they're doing. So they now are kind of after a bit of a huff, the priest kind of gives up and says, "Okay, well, Temple of Tyr, Hollowport, right after the bridge, big hammer. Please bring it back to us as soon as you can. If we don't hear from you in a week, it's not going to be pretty."
Absolutely.
What are your names so we can say that we were sent by you?
Here is my friend Boromarith. My name is Corey.
What a name.
Yes.
Corey is the
Corey is the healer.
Okay.
Boromarith is the... I did that. I was just made up a name. This will be a funny name.
Yeah.
Nope. And then here they are. Their characters forever now. All right.
You've done it.
I've done it to myself.
Boromarith?
Boromarith. Bamorith. And Corey is Corey.
He's just Corey.
He's just Corey.
E or no E?
There's no E in either of those names.
I can't believe you've skipped an A name.
What's that?
You skipped the A name.
You went PC instead of AB.
Oh, I didn't even pay attention to that. I was just coming up with silly names.
I am Jonas Vudaxeth. And I will let you know that we will find out what has happened, and we will get you back what you need.
I trust you for some reason. So, please see that you do. And they depart.
The hammer. Just real quick, can you describe what it looks like? Oh, yes, that is beautiful. I'm more of a trident then.
I thought you were a sword fan.
And he slowly looks down.
Giannis, take 5.
Yeah.
A trident is a beautiful weapon.
It was. I mean, yes, they are.
Giannis, take 10.
Not even take 5.
Break.
Take 10. Take the afternoon.
take the whole afternoon now. Yeah.
All right. So they depart, and you see Shopash kind of still hiding behind Ace, who is kind of still kind of blinking at the entire situation, just what just happened? Oh yes. And you see him turn to the blacksmith, which is the person right over here. It's the little blacksmith station. And you see him continue with his previous interaction with the blacksmith.
I put my hand on Shopash's shoulder. I cast Trumpers.
Okay.
Well, that's
The
impressive.
wisdom saving throw correct?
Yeah.
Wait, we could have just asked.
She rolled a natural 1.
Oh no.
So she is charmed.
Shopash, why did they said you stole a hammer?
True. That's what they said.
Did you steal a hammer?
Absolutely I did.
Sweet.
You stole the hammer.
Absolutely I did.
Why?
For what?
Does it have value? Is it
Absolutely it does.
Is it
What?
magical?
Yeah.
What is it? What are you trying to do?
Sell it?
Oh, to who?
Like anyone, man.
Honestly, just sell it back to them.
That's like
True though.
Yes.
I don't think that's going to work out well.
She's like out of it. She looks a little bit like drunk now because of the charm person because she rolled a 1 and I'm making it into like this thing where like, it fucking fucks her up. So she's a little bit like out of it. Like she seems like she's drunk at this point.
That's funny.
So where is it?
I hid it.
Where?
You know.
Shopash.
It's hidden, man. It's
Can
okay.
you
I hid it under the bridge. You know the big bridge?
Really stupid.
No, it's in a little. No, look, you say that, but you don't know what was. There's like a whole network.
It's like so close to where you stole it. Like what?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, no, it's not. That bridge is massive. That bridge is like friggin' 10 miles long or some shit. It's on this side of the bridge. And like you saw this bridge coming into Ravendale, like, and you can see it from the library. It is a massive bridge that connects Ravendale and Hollowport through like this big like harbor that it shares. Like it's so long that you can kind of see Hollowport on the other side of the bridge a little bit. So it's a very long bridge.
What business do you have stealing artifacts from religious orders?
Well, what happens is, usually, someone comes to me and says, "Hey, Shopash, you're good at this thing where you take stuff." And I'm like, "True, that's right. You should pay me to do that." And like, "We're going to," and then they do, and then that's where we are.
Right, but then there's the situation of you're good at this, supposedly, and now we have people trying to fight you.
Look, I'm not saying that I'm a perfect person, okay? And she's kind of emulating you because you're talking to her. So like her speech is kind of mimicking you because she's like drunk. So all I'm telling you is that I stole the thing successfully. And now they don't have it.
So
That's it. That's the end of the story.
You realize we're already at war with the Pillars of Tiamat. We don't need wars of the Knights of Tiamat. Okay, let's play semantics for a second here. We're already at war with the Knights of.
Why do you do that, Shopash?
I was just saying that as
We're already at war with the Knights of Tiamat. You really want to start another war, homebound, right here?
Who's we? I'm not at war with anybody. I'm just out here stealing stuff.
who hired you to steal this hammer thing?
Weird thing. It was another one of the religious people.
Oh,
But not from here.
No.
But
I
same
mean,
city.
they didn't say, really? And I didn't really ask, because like that's kind of the things that you don't really ask the questions that don't really matter.
Did
Like
they
the
have
question
a-
is, will they give me money to do the thing? And then they said yes, and so I did it.
Shopash, have you ever stolen for the Knights of Tiamat?
Who are they?
That's a good answer.
Did the person have?
Des is going to describe the Knights of Tiamat that she's aware of. Not the Red Dragonborn, but the others, including the Butcher, who is now presumably deceased.
Oh, and there's a red one.
Yeah, I don't know the red one.
Yeah, there's a red one.
Des describes all of them except for the red one.
There is a red one.
Yeah, 100% red one.
So you
Well, I
describe
didn't see the
everyone,
red one.
and then Adi says, and the red one. Got it. And she's like, well, damn, that sounds like a pain in the ass.
Yeah, and you're starting to become one too. Did you deal with these people?
I mean, Black Dragonborn does sound familiar.
Does it?
Did you steal the orb for them?
No, the orb? The eye?
That was an eye.
Yeah, it was an eye.
No, the eye was because I heard it from a fisherman in the Silver Sail. He said that there was this cool little thing out by where the Arbiter comes in, and I was like, well, that sounds very interesting. And then I found the eye because and then you guys were there when I did this, so like it's not. We're all friends now.
Okay.
Did the guy who
We're all
hired
friends
you
now.
for this hammer, did he have a symbol on his chest or his helmet?
No. No one's that dumb to come to me with their freaking symbols all over their faces
You'd
and
be
stuff. It's
so
just they
surprised.
came with the hood and they said, "Hey, this thing is a hammer," and then you steal the hammer, and then we give you money, and then they gave me money, And so I stole the hammer.
But here's the crazy part. We're dealing with a situation right now where people with a hammer on their chest are now questioning you specifically on stealing a thing that you absolutely stole. How good of a thief are you?
Well, I mean, I stole it.
It stole it effectively. Let's be honest.
She's just not a sneaky thief. She's
Shopash
good at
has stolen-
stealing, just not
Stole the
sneaking
thing,
away.
but they know.
To be fair, I'm more of a pirate than a thief.
I
So-
handed them.
Fucking
I handed them
pirates.
something right over without even thinking. Like, they're pretty good.
See?
Yeah, no, really hated that. Thanks.
People just want to give me stuff.
That's besides the point.
Well,
What
give
could
you-
we do to convince you to let us have it?
I want to
So
give
we
you
can give it
these
back.
so badly.
I mean, you could try, but like, you have to fight our girl Whisper over here because like I think she's got first dibs on all that.
They're just gonna put these away.
Did you use handcuffs recently?
Like in a sexy way, maybe.
Oh, did they have
Honestly,
like pink
Why are
fluff on
handcuffs
them?
sexy? I get that actually.
Honestly, honestly,
Whisper is this close to explaining it, and then he says that she goes,
What?
I'm gonna need every one of you to refrain from speaking for the next 10 years, at least.
I can promise you 10 minutes.
So what if
I'll
we
take it.
use the hammer to track down whoever hired you, right? Because you have a meeting place somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So then we can find out who wanted the hammer, but then take the hammer back to the Tyrians.
The Tyrians. The Tyrians.
That's pretty funny.
The
Pretty
Tyrians.
good.
Oh no.
What can we do to convince you to let us have a hammer? Is there something we can help you with?
She's charmed too.
Whisper, do whatever you want.
I mean, she'll do that anyway.
Yeah.
Hold it back a little bit. Use your body sometimes.
Listen, I couldn't even keep my promise at 10 minutes.
It's funny.
I tried. I
We
tried.
got so far.
I tried.
So,
Okay.
What can we do to help? Like we want to help you because we know that you. It's
Dear
not-
God, do we want to help you?
Yeah, it's an easy. It's not
For
an easy
ourselves.
which god?
business. Yes, Pisana.
I'm not even gonna go there.
Scrooge?
Sure.
Which god?
Honey, yes, finally.
Can I interest you in a dagger?
You just see Shopash kind of like, and like there. This is how is after it's charmed. Like you don't get a saving throw.
Yeah, it's an
afterwards.
hour.
It's an
Yeah.
hour long. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I thought. Okay, so she is charmed for an hour. She's just kind of like, I mean, I don't really need anything from you guys at this point. I kind of got it all settled down because you guys made them leave. So like we're good. It's all good. They're not getting their hammer back, by the way. Just like that.
I really think they should get their hammer back, though.
I hear where you're coming from, and I level with you. No.
I'm gonna really
I'm
think.
gonna take this to a different place. Who are they? What do they stand for? Why are you taking from them?
Oh, the tears? They got this whole like justice and like morality thing going.
Huh, I like it.
You would like it. It seems like your kind of deal, honestly.
It's not a bad deal.
Yeah.
No, they seem right upstanding folk, honestly.
And here I am falling on a dagger for fucking criminal behavior.
I appreciate it.
Fucking pirates, yeah?
Worst.
Are we fucking pirates?
Yep.
You are.
We have been
I
fucking
guess.
pirates.
Oh wait, you're a pirate, aren't you?
Yes. That
Um,
was the point.
In between assignments.
Oh.
You know, once you lose a boat, it's hard to find another boat.
You see, you have me and a sea enemy here. I have to figure out between.
I think that I'm gonna roll to see if that breaks the charm because that was so fucking bad. No, she's fine. She's
I
still
like
charmed.
how you said sea enemy instead of sea pickle, which would be a cucumber.
Yeah. You see, I have an obligation. I have told them I will return this in, and I will.
That is a pickle. What I suggest you do, and this is
You know,
never.
could just spit it out.
My contract is to give the hammer to my contact, right?
Okay.
After that happens, I had nothing to do with that. Now,
After that happens, you'll steal it back for us.
how much you? I mean, you paying for that?
Yes, you don't go to prison.
Fair.
I mean, I'm not going to prison anyway, so like that's just neither here nor there, really. So,
You put your hands in front of it real quick.
I could, but I won't.
Okay.
Because I don't. Like, she's charmed, but she's not. She's like, even if you were her best friend, she's not going to do what you're asking her to do.
Yeah.
But, like, I could do that, but, like. Then she doesn't.
Yeah.
But, like, no. But, like, yeah, but, like, no.
But like, yeah, but
Like,
no.
Your chance.
what are we doing here?
You see, like I said,
I love your guys' interaction. with
I'm
her.
thinking about
It's so
using.
good.
I think I'm gonna awaken and rope to then bind her.
Okay.
So make a strength saving check.
That's a 17.
You son of a.
And so you see the rope and she just kind of like, whoop, okay. And she like grabs the rope and like looks at it. And I think that qualifies as an action against her for the sake of charms.
Probably does.
probably, let's see.
Depends on if it's attack or damage.
If it's harm,
I do anything harmful.
It's not harmful.
It's aggressive, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll for it. Right, another wisdom saving throw. 13?
14.
Okay, then never mind. She's still charmed. But she has her rope. And she's just like,
She's like, what?
Look,
What?
man, we're in public. You gotta take this to the bedroom.
Oh, let's do that.
God, it's like the middle of the day. You guys are insatiable. Again, I thought I was bad. Sheesh.
You don't like newness.
I thought you liked it.
I never said I didn't like it.
Okay.
Then let's go to the bedroom.
I would actually. Could I use? I would like to use Hunter's Mark on Shopash.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And 10.
And then what?
I'm not gonna attack her. I just want to know where she is.
That's fucking fair as hell. Alright, so she's now Hunter's Mark. Go ahead and make sure you have that written down. Because I don't have any way to really...
I've used 2 today.
Okay.
This is really awful because of my skills.
Uh-huh.
My sleight of hand grab the manacles from
Des.
this.
You're trying to, like, pickpocket him?
Yeah.
Good.
Her. Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
Rude. No, I'm kidding.
2.
No.
Des
No.
Des is gonna think you're trying to like grab her ass and she's gonna like swat your hand away. Be like, handsy, aren't we?
No, Jonas, you think he's grabbing your ass?
Doesn't
I mean,
care.
he does grab her ass. there is no trying. He does do that.
Yes, I'm so sorry. I was
Yeah, okay.
trying to grab the manacles.
Oh, yeah, sure you were.
No, I was going to shake hands with Shopash.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think based
Attach
on
one
his
to
track
them and one
record,
to
you
me.
can probably believe him.
Shopash.
Don't look at me. That's up to your
He
character.
doesn't even
That's
let
a character
wingman
decision for you to
tell
make.
me, so
Shopash, who's the name of your contact?
Des is just gonna kind of like.
Person with money?
That's an interesting name.
It is. I thought so too.
Is it like a hollow?
No, I was making a joke. They didn't give me their name. I'm sorry.
Des is just gonna be like, just like, kind of like, yeah, okay.
Again, you know how I said like they come in and they are like, hey, do this thing for us, and then meet us here and we'll give you money for the thing that you did for us.
where
That's
they
really
want-
the extent of my knowledge about them as people and individuals.
where they want to meet.
Under the bridge.
She didn't like that. She didn't want to say. She was like,
She did not want to say, but she did.
the scene from
When did they want to meet? Was Liar Liar?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
We were just like,
Jim Carrey.
yeah, he has like, yeah, 2 nights from now.
Okay. How far away is the bridge from here? Is it pretty far?
You
Or?
can see the bridge.
Okay.
Like it's the road you're going onto is like one of the roads that leads to the bridge. Like there's like the way that it kind of works is like the bridge goes into and then breaks into several different roads, and they all kind of like diverge and then converge back onto the south gate where you guys arrive. That goes down south into the continent.
Shopash, I'm tempted to, and I'm like showing the manacles.
Everyone's always tempted, darling.
I'm tempted to trust you. And,
Okay.
And go with you to turn this in.
Okay.
I feel like you're going to try to escape us.
You know, that's probably a fair fear to have.
So
It sounds like something I would do.
So I'd like us to be stuck together. This is.
She kind of like looks you up and down.
I'm stuck with you. You're stuck with me.
I mean, that sounds so inconvenient.
I understand. It's just.
Can I just hang out with you guys for the next couple of days? Like, I'm not going anywhere. It's fine.
Except you have to understand. I don't think that you will follow through with us.
Have I ever lied to you before?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
When?
Have I lied to you?
No, but that's what I'm saying. I haven't.
Girl, I nearly died from from a whirlpool because of the actions that you
You
have
summoned
caused.
the water element of plane on this plane.
I didn't do that intentionally. That was just me going about my normal pirate bullshit.
And you're now about to go about your normal
Pirates.
pirate bullshit under a bridge with some people you don't really
You don't even know
you
the
don't
name.
even know them.
It'd be really good for you to have, muscle back up.
You can't expect me to be the mom friend in this situation.
No, the muscle.
Now, see that's the smartest thing anyone said this conversation. It would not be bad for me to have muscle back up. And she kind of like, because she's standing next to Ace, kind of like feels his muscle. And he kind of like looks over like, wait, what?
I like how Ace is just there.
He is literally just sitting there like looking at swords and like polishing his great swords.
He's like,
Would
they
you,
got this.
would you rather be strapped to Ace?
God, yes.
Ace?
He's not paying attention to you.
Just honestly, just it's not even.
Good taste.
I kind of like look at Ace like, Ace, can you come with us?
Sees the handcuffs.
What?
I need you to strap on with Shopash.
What?
I don't think he needs a strap on, love.
Yes, can you strap on, please?
Based on Whisper stories,
He,
he doesn't
he
need
looks
that.
directly at you, looks at the handcuff, and then looks at the rest of the people like, "What is happening?"
Can
I'm
someone
sorry.
explain this?
I'm sorry. Did I miss something?
What haven't you missed? Ugh.
We want to
I'm
be
not
the
explaining
muscle
anything. This is funny.
for Greenie's adventure in 2
Excuse
nights, but we
you.
need her to chill with us.
That seems a
so-
little silly coming from you, who is also green.
And I have green in me as well. It's
And
in
also
my head.
green. Greenie could apply to so many people in
Green
this
and
exact
Staley,
moment.
my bad.
I have skills.
What?
Again, could apply to several people in this situation. Do not
The
label me
fucking
as such.
pirate, so
Oh no, I would never
Alright.
associate with pirates.
Well, now she's got me.
Wait.
we need you to hook up with
What are you
her
doing right
and
now?
keep her next to you for the next 2 days until we can get down to meet with her contact for the meet.
She literally jumps into his arms. Yeah, I'll hang out with him for a couple days. And he goes to like, he's just like holding her like,
You might want to go with your partners though.
Oh,
oh, okay.
so I can watch? Sure. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on it.
Whatever
Yes.
makes y'all
I'm just
happy.
gonna put a manacle on
This is not how I picture this interaction going.
one hand of Shopash and one hand of Ace.
Okay. make a I have to give you something here.
Yeah.
Do they?
They're not going to resist it, so I guess it just works. All right. Well, now Shopash and Syrian are handcuffed together,
Shopash.
kind of awkwardly because now Shopash's hand is like attached to his like right hand, so she's just kind of like this. Like this wasn't thought out very well.
It's fine. It's fine. So Shopash.
Well, like it's weird because like you see her kind of like her arm phase through the fucking miracle. It's like, but it's weird because like I can't be like that, and then it phases back in, and it goes back, and she puts it back in.
Wait, she can go through it.
Apparently.
Here, honey,
Doesn't even think about it.
honey, just put it like this so that it's comfortable.
No, she like takes her wrist and Shopash, like I assume, just phases out.
Yeah.
And I put the other wrist.
Yes,
in.
you're,
Oh, dude, that's so much better. Thank
yes,
you.
your medicals suck.
You shut your horseshit mouth.
the thief pirate has means to get out of a manacle.
Who'd have thunk it?
Well,
But it's really funny that she's gone along with it.
how much worse could this be?
Honestly, I'm
Oh, you don't want
itching
to
to
say
find
that.
out.
What's a
Oh
good
my
way for it
God.
to start raining?
Shabash. Since this is already
What's up, buddy?
my plan's going to shit, so it's rather you hear it from me than your own insight.
Mhm.
I charmed you.
Damn, nice. Dude, you did a good job too, because I'm feeling like I'm not even mad right now.
Let's keep it this way.
Those typically how it
I can't-
works.
I mean, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, all right.
Jean, let's just go with him.
I'm going.
To the bridge.
Yeah, you
We're all
and
going
take
to the
a
bridge.
It's all water under the bridge. Let's go.
All right, bye.
I'm coming
Is
and
Tyrion-
going.
Is the Tyrion going with you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we told Syrian that come with us. to
Oh,
the-
okay,
yeah.
okay. I thought you
Well,
were
the
saying
bridge
like,
is in
take
two-
this and like go
Yeah.
and like have fun. I
You
guess
said the bridge is in 2 days.
the
Yeah.
meetup
The
is
meetup
in
is
2.5 days.
Well, we can see the bridge from here.
The meetup is in 2 days at night, so 2.5 days, I guess, would be the colloquial way to say that. All right, so you guys go over to the bridge.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys at the bridge? It's this, and like this bridge has like a big gate, like not a gate, but like an archway. There's no way, there's nothing that prohibits you from going onto it. Essentially, is what I'm saying.
How much longer do I have a charm, do you think?
It's probably been like 15 minutes.
Okay.
So 45 minutes.
Okay.
But if you wanted to cross the bridge, it would be like a couple hours.
I'm more going to be like, you said it was on this side, Shopash. So
I did.
So should we go down below the bridge now? Or,
I mean, if you want, I don't know.
like, because we're trying to complete your deal, so we should go this.
Well, we can't complete the deal for a couple of days, so I don't know what your point is.
Oh,
Unless you're trying to steal it, in which case I would really prefer if you didn't. Like, I would really be nice if like and she's like jingling around on the manic. Like, it'd be really cool if you guys could just like let me like live my best life. Because like this has nothing to do with any of you anymore. So like, it's really rude that this is happening.
You see, I'm gonna stop you there. Because here's the funny part about this whole circumstance is that it did involve us.
Shitty manacles.
And I appreciate that. And like I'll pay you guys back for sure, no doubt. But like,
I'm taking some second damage for this shit.
do you want like a cut? Do you want like I'll give you guys like a fourth of my thing? Like,
Yes.
All right, well there we go. That was easy.
What?
All right, well there we go. And we got it all done. And then she kind of like has her arm around like Ace's neck, like
Get the money.
yeah, it's nice, it's good.
No, we still need the hammer today, though.
No, we don't. We have a week to deliver the
No,
hammer.
we don't have it. It's 2 days, first of all. Where do you get the week
No.
from?
That's 2 days. But we have a week to give it back to Tyr.
No.
We let her get the money, and then we get the hammer.
The acolytes of Tyr did say bring it back within a week.
Yeah.
It is fine, but you're putting it under a bridge where other people are looking for it, and they could scry for it and find it. So how about we put it in your bag of holding?
Ooh, that's a good bet. We should put it in bag of holding.
Make a persuasion check. You have advantage because she's charmed.
I don't want that money.
Is that? Oh, it's a 10.
I think it's a 10. So 11.
What's the advantage?
Yeah, the other one was an 8.
Woof.
No.
Mr.
I've been
Charisma
doing
over here.
this for a period of time. Right? So, like, I think it's just fine where it is. No one needs to go looking for it.
He thinks it's just fine where it is.
No one's gonna look for it where I put it. Trust.
Have you heard of the spell scry?
I've heard that magic in general is fucking a threat to life on this planet at all. So, like, if you want to scry for, like, a freaking weird hammer, cool. But, like, who's going to make that fucking decision? They're like, oh, yeah, I could scry, and I could tell me where the hammer is, or it could blow up the earth.
I thought the same thing. Then I had an orb stolen from me and almost died.
Yeah, now knowing that I have pretty good perception has
Okay?
wisdom and insight and shit.
That sucks, buddy.
Honestly, Giannis, is there anything around us currently?
Yeah, I'll do a channel divinity just to see.
Okay, go ahead. All right.
This is my third one because I used 2 previously today. So, you know.
You're looking for fiends,
Celestial or undead.
or undead. Nothing in the area.
60 feet. Yeah. Okay.
Nothing in the area. It seems this is purely just Shopash being a fucking weirdo.
Now, knowing that I have really good insight and perception, and looking at her face as she's talking, is she like glancing at any part of the bridge? in
She's
particular?
looking at Ace basically 80% of the time.
And the other 20%?
Looking at Whisper.
Yeah. She's like, yeah. But what if?
She might look at you for like a quarter or half of a second every time you ask her a question, but her eyes are always like, yeah, what's up? And then back to Ace.
It's gonna be a good night.
I'm gonna look at Shopash. Shopash.
And she'll look at you for half a second, then go back.
I need you to tell me where it is.
Do you though?
I do.
Do you though? Because like, your friend did just fail a persuasion check.
Yes, and I'm telling you that between you and I,
God damn it.
I gave my word that it would be returned, and I need to make sure that happens.
And I'll give you my word.
Your word doesn't mean as much as mine does.
It's true, but it means something.
Insight. Can I insight that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
God, I love her. My toxic trait is that I would date her.
17.
Alright, what are you trying to discern?
Trying to discern if Shopash does intend to, does intend to be like, yeah, my word does mean that, like, you can trust me on, like, she's just trying to discern if, like, Shopash is willing to hold up her end of the deal.
As far as you can tell, she does not seem like she wouldn't do so. And, like, to be fair, everything that Shopash has told you that she would do, she has done. In your history, when she has told you she's going to do something, she has done that thing.
I mean, as much as I hate to say it, like, I don't see any
It's
reason not to trust
Like,
her.
are her morals in like a huge gray area? Absolutely. Has she lied to you for specifically? No.
For the conditions that
When have I ever
we've
lied to you?
currently put on Shopash.
Yeah, that's what she said too. She's like, when have I lied to you? You guys are like, oh, and like, yeah, you have. And she's just
I
like,
didn't say shit.
I've done some just terrible thing that you've accused me of doing so.
I don't see any reason not to trust her in this, and it
Yeah, about half an hour left.
pains me to say so.
I understand your guys' points on this. The problem is this. You want us to continue letting this person return the item to another group, and then we have to steal it back.
I would
That
just
make-
kill him right there.
You're going to kill a religious order.
Well, they
You don't
condone
nec-
stealing.
You don't necessarily.
Well-
Shopash did tell you it was a religious order that
Yeah.
you got it from.
Actually, what is the underside of the bridge made of? What is around? Is it stone walkways?
it's a stone bridge.
It's a sister city, so it's going to look like
I mean,
Ravendale.
It looks like Ravendale. They look very similar. It's mostly stone. The actual columns of like the archway and then like the side banisters, some of them are made of marble. But it goes to stone the farther you get into like the middle of the bridge. As like it's less of like, okay, this is like, hey, you're doing a great thing. It's like this cool like archway that welcomes you or bids farewell to you. The city, so like this big marble archway. But the majority of the bridge is made of stone.
I mean, the dubious territory we run into is I could, given the conditions here and given my new
To give you guys like
Arrow.
an idea of like to paint a word picture essentially.
Mhm.
The way that the geography of this area is, it's very like cliffs and fjord kind of like looking kind of thing. Like there's the water that's like below you that Ravendale kind of like dips down to go to,
Mhm.
and then as you go up, the bridge is about like maybe like 100 feet above the water, and then to the north, to your right, as you're going across the bridge, there are these big cliffs, and like there are several waterfalls coming off of the cliffs there. So like it's just this kind of like picturesque kind of like thing where over to the south is the ocean, and like you can see down across the side of the continent where like it's this where these like mountains and stuff go down into hills, and then you can see like off in the far distance where it starts to get a little less extreme, and that's where Cliffhaven would be like a little bit out of over the horizon. So like where you are is like the geography is very extreme and very like you can see some caves and stuff in the rock walls. You can see like there are plenty of places where if you were to intuit this with your character, places for people to hide, places for people to like not necessarily have the like it's easy to hide there. So like
little inlets.
Yeah, there's a lot of places where the less than upfront could dwell. But yeah, that's just to paint the word picture of like what you're looking at.
Okay.
I mean, given the geography of the situation and my new apparel, which seems to give me in particular advantage on stone, you should like kind of hop up and down and it's quiet.
Bro, those shoes are baller.
Yes.
What? They're cool. They're cool.
Shopash, how much are you going to get paid?
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
21.
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
Job
I'm a charisma based in 2 classes, so.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, the question was, is she going to tell you the truth?
Yeah.
Wait, I thought she was charmed.
That's why he had advantage. Just 500 gold for the whole job.
And we would get a quarter.
Mm-hmm.
125.
Mm-hmm. But you gotta let me do it. You can't be like walking around everywhere asking questions and shit.
Wait, did we already deciphered who they were? Or we just...
No, we don't know.
Religious order.
Who is this religious order?
I don't know. They said...
You don't have a symbol or nothing?
No, they don't. If you were trying to steal something, right? Just brain blast with me for a second, right? You're trying to steal a thing. Now, are you going to go around waving your sheriff's badge in everyone's face saying, I'm the sheriff, I'm here to steal shit?
Well, I would assume that if you were stealing for someone, you would have met with someone, and that someone might have had something that is particular to that person. Instead of just, oh, they're just a blank face. You haven't seen this person ever before. They're behind a freaking, like, clergy partition or something.
Mm-hmm.
I would have assumed you would have met them at least at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna lie.
Go
clergy
ahead.
partition is how I would hire someone. So go back to dinner.
Go ahead and make a persuasion roll to see if she discloses the information that she actually did glean from the individual that she met with.
God, that's funny.
Persuasion, 18.
Her deception roll was a 24.
Yes.
So she's like, I try not to like look at people too much when they're doing this kind of stuff because like it's just bad manners.
Can I insight check that?
Yeah, absolutely can.
It is bad.
Could I insight check?
Yeah, absolutely you can.
Got a dirty 20.
Mm-hmm.
18.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, you guys can't glean. Like it just seems like she's talking to you. Like she's just saying stuff.
I can't believe you met with somebody who's
This is my favorite NPC.
hire
by
you
the
for a
way.
job,
I love her so much.
and you don't even know who they are, what they stand for, what they look like. It just baffles me. It boggles the mind.
Well, Miss Mindboggler, consider this, and like reach out. Again, we're brain blasting together right now.
Reach out and
God, I
touch
want to
faith.
blast my brain
Reach out
right
and
now.
touch faith.
I'm touching something.
Here it is. Here's the
Touching
reason.
me.
Here it is. Money. Money?
Ace.
Money.
I looked at Ace.
Mhm.
Do you know of any rivals to Tyr?
And he kind of like looks. He kind of like looks up. He's gonna make a religion check. He rolls a 2, so no.
Yeah.
So he's like, I try not to deal with like the whole hollow port situation. Like they've got this whole like theocracy thing where like one goes above and then falls down, and then there's like a whole
And
thing.
everyone takes over.
Yeah, so like I'm sure there is, and like there's also like just direct enemies to like all the gods, because all the gods seem to like not like each other for whatever reason.
Yeah, I was just curious if a rival group would want to steal from here.
I mean, clearly.
Yeah. Shopash, are you religious?
Nah, man. And she kind of like phases her hand through the manacle again and kind of rubs her arm a little bit.
How do you do that, by the way? What is that? Really cool trick.
Oh, dude, I've got so many magical stuff on me, man. It's so crazy.
Oh, so it's like that's cool. That's cool. You're a collector of magical things.
I mean, when it's useful, yeah.
So why sell the hammer? Why not keep it for yourself?
Actually, can I investigate the magical thing that might be activating when Shopash does that?
Make an Arcana check.
But I'm not even thinking of it. He's Shauna's not even thinking to do that.
Jonas is just a
Yes, I
baby
can do it.
who babies
11.
on his way to
Yeah,
baby
no.
town.
She's just phasing through it
Yeah.
and then putting her hand back. I don't mind it, really.
Yeah.
I love her so much.
So you're meeting in 2 days. Are you meeting in the spot where you hid it, or like they don't know where you hid it, right?
No one knows where I hit it.
Oh, you do.
Wow.
Okay.
Assumedly.
Oh my god, Avi.
She's just being shitty.
Why were you? Who told you about the orb?
The eye.
The eye. Was it not an orb?
It was an eye.
How did they activate the water temples in there?
I know it was an eye.
Have you asked her that? She has mentioned to you what happened when the water temple was activated.
Yeah.
She went and found the sunken temple that was already there.
Yeah.
She saw a statue that had a missing eye. She put the eye into place, and that unlocked basically the portal to the plane of water that she entered, and that kind of collapsed basically what happened was she went through it, it all kind of destabilized, and the elemental plane of water collapsed into the material plane.
Okay.
She did explain this to you when you guys were in the water.
So the orb was already in the temple then.
Yeah, she had her goal was she heard that there was treasure in this place, so she went to the place to get the treasure. The treasure was a dragon orb, which I don't think she really.
Yeah.
She doesn't know what that means.
Yeah.
At least as far as you know.
Yeah. So I guess my question stands: who hired you to? Who told you about the eye?
One of the sailors in the Silver Sail, and she told you this earlier. She heard from just gossip in the Silver Sail that there was treasure in the out to sea where the Arbitral manifests. And of course, it's one of those things where like it's true, but people say it because it sounds like it sounds dangerous and like kind of like that would be crazy if there was something there.
You mentioned earlier that you might have heard of the Black Dragon one.
Mm-hmm.
Have you met them? How did you meet them?
They have channels to meet me.
Okay. So you've worked with them a couple times.
Just the one time.
Okay. What was that about?
They wanted to know where a certain temple was to the north of Cliffhaven. And my job was to find it, and I did, and then I told them about it.
What was the temple?
It was the temple you guys went to for the first, like your first adventure.
Okay.
Like it was just this big temple, looked like a draconic temple full of kobolds. I didn't really go in.
Yeah.
I just kind of found it.
Did they pay you well?
Man, that's.
What are the...
I'm still sitting on that.
Okay. They're bad people.
Uh-huh. Her face does not change when you say that.
I heard that before you finished it.
Shopash, we like you, and we don't.
I like you guys too.
Oh, I like you.
We don't want this to become a strenuous relationship.
Not sure I like.
Okay.
And all I'm saying is, and I don't like pirates, and I like you. That means a lot.
That's so much more.
Interesting.
But
Your friends don't seem to share that sentimentality.
like not liking pirates or liking you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, no, we're good, and she's gonna try to disagree.
Okay.
30-20.
24.
Inside that?
Her wisdom is fucking sky high, man. I rolled a 19.
Okay.
Probably down 15 left, probably by now. All right.
Hey, hot blonde girl, banging mommy milkers. Let's go. Come on, look at me. Come on.
Excuse me?
Hey, and she like makes a little hat tip gesture.
Did like, just gonna kind of like look off. Like, I'm done.
I pull out an hourglass,
Okay.
and you'll see
I'm
the.
sorry.
No, you're good. You'll see a symbol of a like a shark, like it's like a mural of a shark going around the brim of it,
Mhm.
and the top of it is the persona conch shell.
What is this now?
It's just an hourglass.
Okay.
It's like the brim of it has like this like shark mural going around.
Sure.
Like essentially like a not really a mural, like a models, like a
It's like a molding.
engraving. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
engraving. Sure,
yeah,
sure.
of it, and I'll hold it out and be like, "This was given to me by my father, Persona."
You just carry that around?
Yes, it's in my backpack. But
Damn. Okay.
he's a god. This means
She believes you because she's charmed, essentially.
yeah, this means a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I would like you to take me to where the hammer is now, and this will be your collateral. You will hold on to this. I want this back.
I imagine so. Here's the thing, Jones. Level with you. If you take this hammer, and I don't do the whole thing, now I'm gonna have a lot of trouble for me.
Yes. I
So
don't want that.
You say that. It doesn't seem like that's the case though, because what's gonna happen is it's gonna be bad news for me.
Well,
Because you guys are gonna take this hammer that you want so badly.
So we're going to get the hammer,
Mm-hmm.
and it's going to be returned.
Right, in 3 days. You'll get the hammer.
The difference is, do you get paid
Mm-hmm.
or do you not?
Right. And I would like to get paid.
I would like you to get paid as well.
Well then I don't know what we're arguing about.
Now here's the deal: you can just get paid by tier
I don't think they're gonna pay it for
by
it.
selling out the other team.
This is nefarious for you.
Ooh, Jonas. Ooh, that's a good one.
You see, for any religious organization to steal from a god of law and order,
Oh,
the only
that
answer
would
would
be
be chaos.
juicy. Oh, the chaos that would cause too. Oh, Jonas, you're speaking my language now, boy. Okay.
She's not looking at Ace now.
No, now she's into it. Now she's like, okay, all right.
we do the right thing.
Man. All right, so give me your plan. Give me the whole spiel.
So we grab the hammer.
Mm-hmm.
We go to tier. It's in the bag of holding. They don't know we have it. I will not tell them that we have it because I cannot lie.
What if they ask you that if you have it?
I don't have it.
I have it.
What if they ask you if your party has it?
That feels real specific.
I say we know where it is.
Most people wouldn't just ask if
You
the
see,
posse has
You
it.
are a good liar, are you not?
I would never lie to you.
I'm gonna insight that.
Go ahead.
My thoughts.
She rolled a natural 20. Don't even bother.
My
So did I.
Oh shit. Okay, well, what is that a total of?
24.
27.
Oh, jeez. So,
That's pretty fucking good though. I didn't think you were gonna have +7.
No, I should have taken insight.
My thought is this.
That's what death was supposed to be for.
By telling them that you were going to get paid from this other group, and you are instead returning this,
Mm-hmm.
you would like a finder's fee for the name in exchange for the name of the group and evidence that you were stealing from them. You see, you do the right
Make
thing.
an insight check, because right now you're assuming that she does know the thing that she specifically told you she didn't know. So you're basically assuming that she does know something.
It is a 16.
Okay. I'm going to allow you to do that because she rolled badly that time.
Okay.
Okay, so she's not going to interrupt you, but go ahead.
Okay. You give them the name.
Mhm.
They give you money. They get their item. I keep my word. The only people who do not benefit are the people who hired you to steal, which doesn't put them in good light in my eyes.
I can understand why you'd have that viewpoint. Here's the main problem I have with that particular plan, is what if they don't pay me as much as I would have gotten before?
You're a good liar, aren't you?
I would never lie to you.
So in this case,
Des rolls her eyes all the way.
in this case, why don't you just ask for more than what you originally were going to get paid?
Well, I mean, that's fine and all, but the question isn't what I can ask. The question is what they will pay.
Well, it's a foot in the door policy. You ask for a little and then you get more. Or, door and face. You told them it was big.
Yeah, but then they're not going to let me leave. That's the thing. Like, this isn't a...
Oh, we'll protect you.
Can I get everybody's going to protect me?
I will protect you. They will not harm
You
you.
know.
I'm not worried about you, girl. We're tight as thieves.
Yeah.
But Bombshell Blonde over here doesn't seem too thrilled with me, and Old One Eye is looking at me a little bit cross.
I'm not that old.
Yeah, you calling her old?
I mean, it was just an endearing reflection. I didn't mean anything by
Well, you better watch your tone.
it.
You better watch your damn tone.
So she whisper lies.
No, I'm whispering lies.
Because I'm obsessed if she just was like,
She'll wink at
Actually-
you.
I
Well,
won't say a word.
I will say this, and I don't know if this has any effect on anything at all, because Shopash is apparently a phenomenal liar. But
She has rolled so well every time
I
she's
will-
been required to deceive you. It's been hilarious.
I will say, so
I
my
disbelieve her.
passive insight is an 18.
Mhm.
So do with that what you will.
Okay. I'm not a huge fan of passive insight, but I do understand that you as a person are discerning,
Yes.
and therefore you can kind of like see that all of the things she's saying doesn't quite make sense.
I would think that it's something where it isn't like, oh yeah, I believe that, but it's something like I can't figure out why.
Yeah, it's one of those things where like I don't necessarily believe you, but I can't catch you in a lie or
Yeah.
disbelieve what you're saying.
Which
So-
I'm totally for.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. Like I can't discern, but I know something's up, but
Right.
I can't.
I mean, she's a shady character, so you think, like, oh yeah, something shady is going on. Like, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
But she also happily kind of tells you the kinds of shady shit that she does. Like when you guys first caught her too, like she said, "Oh yeah, I went to do this thing, and then I'm stealing this from you, but I want it for this reason." And then John was like, "Okay, here you go." It's like she's not. She clearly can and will lie wantonly and with abandon. So like that's up to you if you as a character choice if you want to believe what she's saying or not. Mechanically speaking, your characters don't have a way to discern if she is lying to you or not. Like you can't get a read on her.
I'm just trying to get a persuasion check.
Right.
That's why I've been
Right.
trying to.
And that's the thing. Like you're trying to get a persuasion. Like you can persuade her to do something. Like she might do it.
Yeah.
Trying to get an insight into what she's doing is very difficult because she's so fucking slippery.
That's what that's what everything I'm doing right now. I'm trying to say, hey, we'll do this. I'm just trying to persuade her. So if I get a persuasion check on that,
You've done an amazing
Well,
job.
here's the thing: is Dez is not a persuader. Dez is a discerner. So
Yeah.
Dez is distinctly at a disadvantage here because Shopash is a slippery person. But Dez Des, by default, is insight, investigation, perception.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys just have different goals here. Because, like, Dez's goal is to gain, like, what is this person doing?
Yeah.
And then Jonas's goal is, how can I get this person to do what I want them to do? I don't necessarily care why they're doing it. It's just, if I can take that goal and kind of shift it to what I think is a better outcome, that's what he's trying to do.
Yeah. That is.
And he's doing a great job. And if I hear you asking for a persuasion roll, I will allow you to do that. Go ahead and have advantage on that as well, because I like your idea.
As in 19.
Okay. I'm not gonna roll as like a thing because like I basically just had a DC.
Okay.
She's like, all right, okay. In that case, we gotta move fast. And she kind of faces out of the handcuffs and jumps down off of Ace's arms. And Ace is just kind of like, do I really need to be here for this? Really? Like,
Des is just gonna like kind of like casually like undo the handcuffs and just put them back in her pocket, just like begrudgingly.
Shopash is gonna wink at you like, don't put those away too early.
Hey, yeah, can I borrow this?
No.
Can I borrow those?
Get out! I'm sick of y'all.
Ace, like, do I need to be here?
You don't want to be here?
Okay. He's like, all right. And so you see Shopash, she kind of like jumps down, she kind of like stretches like, okay. And then she jumps off of the bridge.
Into the water?
She just jumps off of the edge of the bridge. Like there's a divider, like a guardrail.
Yeah.
And she just jumps over the side.
Can I look over the route?
Mhm.
Right.
You see her standing on what seems to be midair.
This is a cool trick you have.
Isn't it though? Got tons of cool tricks, and then she walks under the bridge.
Huh.
All right, 1 second. You guys can come down here if you want to. Just
Oh yeah, I'm jumping.
Just make sure no one sees you. Yeah.
I didn't look.
Sorry. Clamber down the bridge.
Go ahead and make some athletics checks. Anybody who jumps off the bridge, John, after makes something.
Des,
Well, bitch.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know what I'm jumping on.
Des is just gonna kind of like look over the railing, just be like, okay. And so just like
11.
kind of lean there against.
13.
All right, you guys jump down, and you basically just kind of like, and it just, like, and like,
Straight up 23. Yeah.
sorry. And then, like, you just with a thud, your feet hit what seemed to be like this. It's almost like if you've ever like jumped on a hollow piece of metal, like a hollow metal box. That kind of had like boom, but you don't fall, and like you're just kind of standing in midair now, and you can see Shopash kind of like clambering on the underside of the bridge, as like there's a couple of like support structures underneath, and she's just kind of like, you see her kind of perched into one of the little nooks of like intersecting support beams, and you see her pick up a small bag, and then she jumps back down. He's like, all right, well, I guess you didn't really need to come down here. And then she went by you and climbs back up.
But I really wanted to see what was going on.
I mean, you can stay down there if you want to. Like, basically what happened is she jumped down and she went and climbed up the port structure of the bridge, and there was like a hidden compartment that she retrieved something from. And then she kind of looks like, nah, I was just fucking with you.
I'll look at what else is in her hideaway.
What she will do, I mean, okay, do you want to climb up there?
Yeah.
Make
Athletically climb.
athletically,
Yeah.
athletic, go ahead and make an athletics check, and then make an investigation check.
Well, that's it.
And as you're doing that, Shopash has a grappling hook that she kind of throws up over the edge and then kind of hooks onto it.
That's a 24 for athletics.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. And with the not the best detective dice, because my investigation is stellar.
You don't like it? Or?
What is it?
It's a 13.
13. You find a couple like interesting nooks and crannies, but nothing is there. Like you just see like, oh yeah, someone could use this to hide something, but there's nothing there.
Great.
And Shopash is now climbing up the rope to.
Alternatively, can I use perception?
No.
Sweet.
Alright. So now she is back up on top and she sees Jonas, Assyrian, and Dez kind of waiting.
I'll climb back up, I guess.
I love that you came down for me, babe.
I just gotta. I want to know everything about you. You know.
That's gay as hell.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Is it a spell that you use to land like that?
Magic was involved,
That's really cool. I like that.
right?
Because it made it not even just for you. Everybody
Mhm.
that went down there landed us. I was watching on the rails.
Yeah.
You're good at your job.
Is this
And
something
you know,
did,
you
or is
guys
it always
doubted me
there?
for that, and I want you to know that I took that to heart. That hurt.
I never doubted.
Anyway, here's the hammer, and she takes out this like it's literally like this big. It's like this little like idol of a hammer.
Can I do insight? Make sure to see if like
Yeah,
there.
go ahead.
Yeah. The hammer.
I mean,
Yeah.
it definitely looks like the hammer that was on the regalia of the two people that had.
I'll incite it. Because I'm already suspicious of Shopash. I was thinking I wasn't, but then I was like, no, Dez is like basically inciting everything Shopash does. 23.
She's not lying. So I'll give you that. Do with that with the 23 as you will.
No, she'll notice that like Jonas is eyeballing the hammer like, is it?
Exactly. Like Jonas is thinking
Yeah.
like even though it's an idol, he's thinking like Mjolnir
No,
size.
yeah.
You know,
It's literally like
like a chisel almost size.
almost like a hammer, like a little hammer. So like it's it's obviously a symbolic thing, but like you can feel something coming from this.
Yeah, Dez will just kind of look at Jonas and just be like, she'll kind of
Is Addie back up yet?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like you can tell that like it's not especially like crazy, but there is power emanating from this hammer,
yeah.
like magical power.
Dez will just kind of like nod.
I hand out the hourglass.
Ooh.
I'll put it back.
Okay.
Hammer. Cube.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, and I stick it in the bag of folded.
This is really cool. Like turn it upside down.
What time of day is it about?
At this point of the day, it's probably around 2-3 p.m. And right around now is when your charm is going to wear off.
Okay.
And she just kind of like, you can kind of see it, where like she was, because of how the dice rolled, I made her like a little bit out of it.
Yeah.
She kind of like sharpens up and she kind of like rubs her eyes. And she's like, oh, you bastard.
I told you. I wanted.
You did tell me, but goddamn it. All right. You know, all I do for you people. I don't know what I've done yet, but all I do for you people.
Well, all we clean up for you.
So,
You know what? If you weren't so hot and right,
Ace, I don't think
Dez will just kind of like smirk at that like,
Ace, you're welcome to join us, but we're going to go to Tier to discuss the deal.
oh, yeah, Ace, you're always welcome here, buddy. And Assyrian's just kind of like looking at the five.
He's like the biggest of everybody there.
Yeah, oh no, he's towering above
Yeah.
you guys. He's just like, I kind of put off my duties too long. I can't go to all court with you guys. I'm sorry,
It's fun.
but like, hey, when you're back, let me know. I'll show you like this oil that I got. It's so cool. You guys got to see this
Yeah,
stuff.
sounds good.
Oh, I'd love to see your oil.
Shamash like,
No,
ah.
I would love to see the oil too. Yes, it sounds. Whisper and I both.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Jonas like, okay, interesting, and Whisper just like, wink,
Yeah.
wink,
Yeah.
wink, wink.
It's funny because Assyrian is like talking to John, like, yeah, it's gonna be really cool, like fucking nerding out. All right. So Assyrian departs. Shopash is hesitantly now staying with you because like she agreed to this. There's no going back now. You guys have the idol. It's in freaking, and she's not gonna attack you. So she's like, all right, let's go freaking talk to the hammer dorks.
Okay, so I am not good at lying.
You don't say.
What would be your strategy? What do you think would be the best way of going about this?
Well, if our...
Telling mostly truths.
Mostly troops works for me.
So she's got the right idea. The question isn't, do you lie to them? The question is, what do you tell them? So whatever they ask, tell them either what they want to hear or just enough to get them off your back.
So let's say...
Like how you guys said, like all this stuff, like, oh yeah, you're a pretty good liar. And I said, yeah, I would never lie to you. Like that's a way of staying with the truth as far as you know. And then, continuing from there.
Okay. So if we said we have found the location of the hammer,
Mm-hmm.
and we know of the people that have hired a thief.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you just let her talk and you just stand there looking big and clever?
I like that idea.
I'm not intimidating, am I?
I am.
You could try to.
You're definitely intimidating. Yes, it does has a stoic face. It's resting like a sheriff face.
Yeah,
you know?
that's exactly that.
RSF.
Okay, I'm gonna take that as a compliment.
No, I think.
Oh, it's definitely a compliment.
No, it's a great face.
She probably doesn't wink at her.
Des is a little bit charmed by that, but she's not gonna show it.
And then
Crazy.
you have one eye. That's like super intimidating. I saw a one-eyed shark once. I didn't fuck with that.
I mean, I'm also really tall and like muscly.
Much taller than me, and muscles bigger than me,
Yeah.
and I'm kind of jacked.
Yeah, he is.
Elbow.
Yeah, you just stand
It's
in the
unfortunate
back.
it's covered in scales, but yeah, there's muscles in there.
You just stand in the back and look intimidating and let the people who can deceive
Is
do it.
Des? Is Des like?
Des is very average.
Because I'm like 5 foot, barely anything, right?
I'd say
And
the
so-
most intimidating portion of Des, like the intimidation of Des isn't that Des is stacked. The intimidation of Des is that like
The resting.
her
chair
eyes do not like leave you. So if she's
Mhm.
looking at you, her eyes are piercing you.
Okay.
Like she is looking into your soul. Like when she like looks at you,
Mhm.
and she's like discerning you. So it's more like oh, I feel like she's figuring me out like right now. Like oh god, like that's the intimidating part of Des. So like she doesn't have an intimidating stature. It's more just like, are you intimidated by the fact that she is trying to discern you?
Yeah. I'm like 5'5" with Sephiroth mod,
Yeah.
Which Des is
with the square jaw though.
Des is a hot girl who is staring into your soul, into your soul, into your soul. into your
Mechanically,
soul.
she's not proficient. Like if we're talking
Yeah, I'm gonna-
mechanically, she's not proficient in intimidation checks, but she does have an incredibly high insight and investigation and perception.
The thing that I always thought about Des that was intimidating, that would be that the reason she's intimidating is because she's competent. Like,
Yeah.
she's very she knows what she's doing. She knows how to do it. She knows what she
Yeah.
wants to do. So like that is intimidating. Like just as
She's
not
sure of herself.
right. It's like the confidence that she has in like what
Yeah.
she's doing and like that she has like a good insight into what is happening
Yeah.
is intimidating because like then if you're lying, you'll be like, okay, I have to be
Yeah.
careful what I'm doing. That's what I always thought. And then like people who don't have anything to really fear, or people who are just kind of like they're not scared of Des. Most people aren't scared of Des. If you're, Shopash might be a little bit wary of Des because Des is so good at discerning people just lying, which is why she's kind of careful not to lie so much.
So yeah, let's go see the Tyrians, and you just don't talk much.
I will speak the truth.
And I will
Not
stand
The
often.
truth.
all scary.
In the back, where you don't talk much.
Sounds good.
Okay. So you guys then are deciding to make your way across the bridge, correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
Well,
That sounds like a great time to take a break.
Yes.
And let us go ahead and show some sponsor reels.
what?
And we'll be back momentarily.
And that's Shattermare and
Shattermare, you want to do what?
Hello, adventurers. Have you heard of Hardly Heroes from Shattermare Comics? They're a group of hodgepodge adventures out to save the world. Will they? Can they? Find out by using the discount code below to save 50% on your first month's subscription.
Most impressive.
You want to do what? I want to find the crystal ball to listen to Lizards on Locations. It's my favourite podcast.
I'll look over here.
Is this one?
Oh, that's a shoe.
Echo, what are you looking for?
A crystal ball, sending stones, or even a watching pool. I just need to know what's happening with my favorite adventurers of Lizards and Locations. They're learning magic and practicing mischief in the halls of Strixhaven, and I need to know what happens next.
Shut up, you freaky fairy. There are people here who wish to speak, you know.
Bickle, I found your invisible underwear.
I'm not falling for that again. Remember to leave the cloth on at all times.
Why? It'll let in the spirits?
No, the sun'll hit it funny and burn your fucking house down. You smashed it!
How much?
There's poop on it.
At least I can still listen to my favorite podcast. You want to do what?
All right, so the five of you are making your way across the big bridge when, in the way, on your way to Hollowport, someone stands in the way.
A hooded figure.
He is hooded, but it's not in a way that hides his face. And he has, like, this pale white makeup with red marks down his eyes.
It's the in the way. Stands someone in the way.
Did I say that?
Yes.
In a real hot, you're an awesome DM kind of way. Let's do it.
I like your hat.
Sorry. Continue.
Anyway.
If it helps, on camera, his head is coming out of Unicorn's ass.
What? What?
No, sure is.
So, standing on the bridge, impeding you, is someone 8 feet tall, massive with 4 arms on each side, each holding a weapon of varying size. Like one has a spear, one has a sword, a hammer, a trident.
With 4 arms total, 4 arms on each side.
4 arms on each side.
Yes, that's exactly what I thought.
8 total.
This bridge is actually the tower in Mortal Kombat.
Exactly what I went to.
I mean, originally when I had this done, it was before we were on a podcast, so I had like the fight song from Final Fantasy V that was going to be playing for this, but we can't do that because that's
Fantasy 5. That's a callback. Jeez.
Yeah.
Something about white and pink makeup.
White and red makeup.
Sweet.
Going down the eyes, right? You said. See, I pay attention.
So did I mostly.
Yeah. So he's got like, and then like sword, katana, all kinds of weapons. And he stands before you and he says, "Halt! I demand upon the strongest warrior here their finest weapon."
Oh, I got this.
What, you just want my weapon?
The finest weapon. It has to be good. It has to be a good weapon.
I just broke my trident.
Fucking that. Doesn't that suck though? Like
it does.
You know how many weapons I've broken over the course
All
of
I
the
have
past
is
3
this
years?
silver sword now.
Oh, silver sword pretty good though.
But he's not the best fighter.
That's
I
for
am.
sure.
And here is a spear that is absolutely the pride of Healers Without Borders.
Aren't they pacifists? Why would they want a weapon anyway?
Because they have to defend the people they're healing. And this spear
Their
has
logic
seen
is
a lot
flawless.
of defending.
I love that this giant guy that's imposing and threatening is also a himbo.
I mean, if you've seen Gilgamesh in Final Fantasy XIV, it's a pretty accurate portrayal.
I haven't, but I'm intrigued.
Yep.
You're here to defeat dudes and women who dress like dudes.
Well, now I love him.
He's great.
But yeah, spear.
Spear. Highest bidder.
It's the best weapon.
What about you, Blondie?
I'm
What
the
do you
best fighter. You want this weapon, I swear. Pinky promise.
That spear doesn't look especially good, if I'm going to be honest.
It really is, though.
It looks a little bit like this exact spear that I have right here.
I'll thaumaturgically make it go boo.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Gilgamesh, the traveling samurai.
And what do you want?
I want your strongest weapon. It is my quest to defeat the strongest enemies and collect their strongest
You
weapons.
definitely want this spear right here.
And in order to pass through this bridge that I have called my own, you must pay my toll.
Yep, right here.
What do we get if we win?
What? Wait, hold on.
Wait,
we don't have to
if
fight.
you win,
He just needs a spear.
I don't know.
Are you a bridge troll? What is this?
I guess. What's that? I don't know.
This is your whole thing? This is what
Says-
you do?
Yes, but wait, what is it?
Yeah.
Shopash, are any of those your weapons?
How long have you been on this
I don't.
How long have you been on this bridge?
Once.
It's been a few months now. I come and go. You guys actually heard in like the second or third session that we did with this off of camera. There was a wandering samurai dressed in red, like this guy was dressed in red, where he was stealing people's weapons.
Oh no, this is the
You did bring that up.
This is the red samurai. Wait, this is
This is the red samurai.
Oh no, not this clown.
This is Musashi Miyamoto. Yes.
What? Des is gonna actually can Des history check to remember that?
Sure, absolutely. I love rolling for character knowledge.
You want to do what?
Huh?
So much fucking fun.
14.
A dirty 20.
That's much
Yeah, you absolutely remember hearing about this person.
Oh wait, aren't you that samurai that's collecting all the weapons and you're just generally
Not good at what
ill
you
report?
do.
Oh. I have only the highest honor at stake here. I don't appreciate being said ill report. Ridiculous.
Oh God.
Who's talking about me though?
People ill report.
Particularly organizations that want you to be brought into justice. And trying to get the side eye.
Ha, I say. I wish to see them try. I have 8 weapons.
What's your favorite weapon you have?
Oh, well, the best one I've got so far is the katana right here. Is really nice. It's got this big, like, gold inlay on the inside of it.
It's very beautiful.
Yeah, right. That's
I'm in love with
Yeah,
it.
who did you steal that from?
Oh man, he was traveling along the side, and he was just on his own, and he thought he could beat me, and then he kind of tripped a little bit, and then he fell on my spear, and then I was like, oh well, I guess I got his weapon now, and then here we are. And then I threw him off the bridge.
I hate you.
Rude.
Wait, you just killed the guy even though he gave you his weapon?
Well, no, he tried to fight me, and then I killed him, and I took his weapon.
It's done to do.
It is the warrior's code that when you murder somebody in cold blood, you get to their weapon. That's just how it is.
And your thought was approach a group of 5 people to try to challenge them?
I mean, you guys have how many weapons each? 1 each? I still have you outmanned and outgunned, I think.
I think we all have way more.
Even though I don't know what a gun is.
I don't anymore.
Oh.
I have a dagger still.
I've got a few.
Gilgamesh breaking the 4th wall is actually in canon, so that's fine. I'm fine with what I just said.
Can we pay you in something else?
Not yet.
The war... Hey now.
Des is gonna kind of like side-eye and be like, excuse me!
You have
I can't not fuck him.
Not in front of Shopash.
Yes, you can! Try!
Let the woman cook.
Des is gonna hold...
That's not enough.
Des is gonna hold the crossbow to whisper and be like, try a little harder.
That's a nice crossbow, though.
No, it's not. This spear is so much better.
You know what's nicer?
This spear.
My boobies.
Well, there's that.
Try a little harder than that.
Alright. Okay. Make a persuasion check.
I'm not even good at these.
It's all moves.
Oh no, I did really bad.
Against my... Wait, is it me?
No.
No.
Okay.
What'd you get?
7.
Okay. Like, please, while you were off taunting people with your titties, I was studying the blade.
I got this. This is gonna like, she's like pointing a crossbow at Whisper, and then she hears him say this, and she's just like,
now that's you.
Tough titties.
I really hate you.
All right, roll initiative.
Oh, poor Eddie. I think Eddie wanted to fight.
No, I didn't want to fight. I just wanted him to take the damn spear that I don't use. Because why should y'all give up your damn weapons?
This fucking asshole. This fucking asshole. Fuck this guy.
I don't need. It's okay. I've got a very.
Can I also roll
complicated
initiative? Is this only the 2 of you?
No, everyone rolls initiative.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
He literally said he outmanned and outgunned, even though he doesn't know what a gun is. Us. This bastard man. I want him dead.
Oh damn! You want him dead?
I don't. Well, Des doesn't want him dead. I want him dead.
I'm just gonna murder hobo or way the hell?
No, Des is not a murderer.
I like how Des is like,
perfectly fine.
Des is like, I need to stop this man at all costs. Whisper's like, oh my god, Jesus Christ.
I need to.
I think Dez's prime objective is to keep this man from being near Whisper. For the love of God.
Dez's entire mission is the cock walk at this point.
Whisper's like, I'm hot enough to persuade people to do things, and she's coming very swiftly to the realization that maybe this isn't what I do.
Maybe. Maybe.
So initiative then.
Yeah. Anybody plus 20 or above? Anybody 15 or above?
19.
15.
19? 15? Alright, 19 for Whisper. 15 for Des. 10 or above.
No.
5 or above.
8.
7.
At least we're above 5 for fuck's sake. God.
Hey,
I rolled an
teach
8.
her how to be dexterous.
I rolled an 8 last initiative, and I rolled a 7 this initiative. I am just going down.
Well, Whisper, you're up.
I don't want to fight him.
You don't have to. You're just first in line for initiative. You can do whatever you want.
Fuck her, not a fighter.
If you want to try and persuade him to fuck you again, is well within your rights. And also,
I start pulling my arm
Oh,
out
no.
and baring my
What do you mean, oh no?
I mean, oh no.
That's a problem for future Whisper.
Yeah.
There was that game we talked about earlier.
Bastard man who's been collecting weapons as a bounty.
There's a mechanic for this.
Well, now I want to die.
What
How
are
do you
doing?
enact that in the game?
Are you sure about that?
Yes. Alright, what are you doing with the Sashimi mode over here?
Hold on, I'm hard rebooting.
Yeah, hard song. Actually, what's the battle scene like? Do we have a battle?
Oh, we're in a battle map. True.
Battle map.
That'll give me time.
Okay, time.
All right. Whisper, do you try to fuck him?
Well, he said no, and I'm offended that I'm 0 for 2, so...
You're not 0 for 2.
Third time's a charm.
Shopash doesn't count. Because...
Shopash is absolutely flabbergasted that you would ever say that.
I didn't say that.
Okay. Fine. Okay.
Mary said that.
Mary said
I didn't say that. I said that.
Okay, but also, she absolutely counts. It's just that I didn't have to persuade her to do anything. I just went, she went,
True.
Whereas these other two, I was like, can we do something instead? And they were like, no.
Who else did you try with?
The fucking barkeep!
Oh, that's right.
And you made gay!
I just did that because I thought it'd be funny.
It was funny, and I respect you. But also, in
He's opening
character,
this up.
I have to kill you.
Fair enough.
So, I draw my weapon and I stab.
Okay, then let's go. Let's roll for actual damage on a Dungeons and Dragons podcast.
What are you?
Shoving his face in John's?
Nice.
What?
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 Some fucking. Anyway,
You'll find out when this airs.
24.
Yeah, 24 will hit.
I should hope.
On the 17th?
Yeah.
24th.
Huh?
Nothing.
What?
Huh? There's a release schedule on Twitter. Go find it.
What?
What? Release
That's
this. What?
10 piercing. And then I stab again. And that's a 23.
Yeah, 23 will hit.
And that's a... another 10. So 20 piercing total.
Alright.
And then also all giant women because fuck this.
Okay.
I mean, I wanted to fuck this guy, but I guess I'm gonna fuck this guy.
I mean,
It's okay, I got you.
he had his goals. And, you know, you have to respect
I'm
that.
gonna make
He's
him
too
feel real
stupid
bad
to
about
just
it.
decide pass.
I mean, yeah.
He did ask for our best weapon.
Don't
I
lie.
think-
I'm
think-
just
I was giving him my
so
best
hung up on
weapon.
While you were trying to solicit for titties, I was studying the blade. This fucking asshole.
That killed me. I'm dead now.
Who's next?
It seemed like the obvious thing to say.
But it was so good. Just fuck.
Did he go to a monastery for a year to learn the sound of a whisper?
Oh my god.
Anyway,
John got
is that everything? All set? End of turn?
Let's see on my turn.
Des.
Hunter's mark, shoot twice.
Alright. The hunter is marking him.
Hunter's mark. He is marked with the hunter.
True.
Stupid shakes.
Big slapping.
What did you do?
Does a 15 hit?
It does not.
Shit.
He smacks the belt out of the air with one of his swords.
Does
One of his
a
8 sword-
24 hit?
Yeah, I rolled a 24.
Yeah, we already know that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sorry. I love you with all my heart.
Let me live.
Let him cook.
Just please. Let him cook. For the love of... Yeah.
Please let him cook.
Let him cook.
Please, Gordon.
Okay. Anyways.
Yeah.
It's fun.
We have fun here.
Good
try.
Yes, we did.
And then last roll. Okay, so I got
That's a cutie.
a 9 plus 3, 12 piercing damage. So I shoot him and he goes, cling, I studied the blade. And then I shoot him in the other arm and he's like, ow, fuck.
Actually, he's going to use one of his legendary actions to react and riposte, or deflect. So it's going to do a little bit less. Like, haha, I studied the blade. Haha.
There's like, she like kind of does like a couple shots. She's like, and he does both of them. He's like, haha, I studied the blade. She's like, really hate you.
So it does still do damage. It does half damage. It's
Okay.
basically uncanny dodge.
It's like a skimming the shoulder. So
Yeah.
Alright, 6 piercing then.
Just a flesh from toe.
Well, that takes up one of its legendary actions.
Piece of shit.
What else do you want to do?
That is every action I can possibly do.
Alright, in that case, Adi.
Right, so, you know, this dickbag and his fucking blades.
This dick bag.
Yeah, this.
Fucking blades.
Yeah.
This bag of non-fucking blades. I'm gonna use Orders Demand again and charm him with a Wisdom saving throw.
As good as this one.
Goes through, and his saving throw is a 14.
He fails, and because
Actually, no, because you're fighting him, he gets an advantage.
No, it's not charm person.
Oh, what is it?
It's orders demand.
What is
my
it?
channel divinity.
Oh, okay, so what does that mean?
He's charmed by me, and I can make him drop everything he's holding, like all his fucking weapons.
Oh,
which I do because fuck him.
He drops all his weapons.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, my blades! I studied them for so long.
Any of them
Goddamn.
particularly fantastic?
No, they look like absolute garbage.
I start kicking them off the bridge.
No, my blades! So long I studied them.
Yeah, well,
there's actually the only good sword is the katana that he showed to Jonas.
well,
all the rest of them look
I keep the katana. Kick the rest off.
What's the parameters to this particular charms person effect? Because that seems a little mean.
He's charmed for a turn, yeah.
For
Wisdom
one
saving
turn, you're able
throw,
to do
or
that.
charmed until the end of your next turn, or if he takes any damage. But you can also make the charmed creature drop what they're holding.
Okay. So he drops what he's holding.
Yeah.
Okay.
I start kicking them off, but I pick up the katana first because it's.
I'm not going to allow you to kick all of them off.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
start
that would be
kicking
action
them
economy there.
Okay, so you can use one. What was the? You used one.
That's
action?
an action, yeah.
All right, I'll allow you to use a bonus action to throw one of the weapons off.
Can I keep the katana too?
You
or
can
just-
either kick
I
off a
keep
weapon
the katana.
or take the katana.
Take the katana.
Look, Andrew, I rolled a 0.
Shut up. In a 1 to 100 roll, I rolled nothing.
There are people that believe when you roll all
Make it
zeros,
Blam.
it's a 0.
So that's my turn.
Ooh, so one.
Or alternatively, if you roll all zeros, it's 10.
For you podcast listeners, Nate and I are playing footsies. Also for you camera watchers,
You
Nate
can't see
and I are
that.
playing
Yeah,
footsie.
like, no one can see that anyway.
I know. That's the bit.
God. Anyway, yeah, he drops all of his weapons. All 8 of them.
Fuck you.
Okay.
Until next turn.
It's much better to not
I
fight.
mean, that's a long time. Anyway,
Just let people pass.
is that everything?
Yeah.
All right.
My katana in my belt.
Jonas, go ahead.
So all his weapons are on the ground.
Yeah.
All of them.
I'm
Except
gonna
the katana.
use a bonus action to toss him one of them.
What?
Toss him one.
What?
Yeah.
Which one?
What?
The trident.
Okay.
What?
And
An honorable opponent.
I pull my silver sword
Mhm.
and I'm gonna rush him.
Okay.
It's John. It's
very
John.
Jonas.
Can't find somebody who's unarmed.
That's Jonas. He would.
Luck.
Little-
It's better. That is gonna be an 18 to hit.
Not quite.
Okay, so that's the first attack. So I'll just come down and he'll probably just block.
And
it.
like you see it, it goes into the prongs of the trident as he kind of like blocks the attack. It's like you like see like, and he's like a big freaking dude. Like he's size large or size large. Or is it huge for 4? My mind is going fucking blank
I
right
think
now.
it's just large.
Okay, so it's large.
Sure. Bar. Good luck. All right, next one. Same thing. 18 again. Yeah.
Ching, ching, like the sparks are flying off of the two of you's weapons as you guys are locked in honorable combat.
I love the idea that like you throw him to try it, and then immediately is like ting ting.
Now, I've got a question. With less weapons, is his AC lower since he was using them to block?
No.
So yeah, I'm adjacent to him.
He's able to use a action to use a weapon to block. But his AC is pretty standard.
I'll probably be on this side of him, just so you know.
This way?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And so he's action, bonus action. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. It's now Gilgamesh's turn.
Gilgamesh.
Now he can't. He's still charmed, correct?
Yeah, well, no, because he took damage.
He didn't take damage.
No.
He was attacked though.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give him the opportunity to break out of it.
It just says when they take any damage.
Oh, okay. Well then, if that's what it says, then he's still charmed.
So
Like so, he is. So you can't pick up his weapons, is what you're saying.
he has to drop his weapons when he fails the saving throw.
Okay.
He's asking.
And then
when-
he's charmed by me. It doesn't say.
There's no rule.
No, sorry. My question is it at your end of until the
End of my turn.
I guess
But he could pick up the weapons. He's
Okay.
just charmed by me.
Okay.
And I don't want him to pick up the weapons.
I'm gonna go with he can't pick up the weapons yet because if he could, that would kind of be silly to use the charm effect anyway. So he won't pick up his weapons, but he does have the trident,
Yeah.
and he will use the trident to attack Jonas because Jonas is attacking him.
I did damage.
You did damage, but that was before he was charmed.
He likes me.
Does he like me or does he not like me?
First attack is absolutely a miss because he rolled a 2. Second,
Still love man.
19 to hit.
19 hits, 18
Okay. So he spins the trident, knocks your blade out of the way on the first hit. That is a miss. Strikes true on the second hit. That does 10 piercing damage. Ha-ha!
This is a good strike. You're well trained in the trident.
It is one of the many blades that I have studied. And he spins it.
You should polish it more, though.
Like in a
Yeah.
self.
That's fair. That's a fair criticism. I accept it.
It's like inside him. You really am going to get tetanus.
Polish it.
Yeah. Hold on. He's like, okay, hold on a second.
I like the idea that he's like, that he's just like, it's like, ha! You can't hurt me. Where's her? Where's her?
And then he'll use a legendary action to cast Polymorph. I'm going to cast it on a random person. Actually, it has to be a random person besides Audie, because he's charmed. Like, he wouldn't do that to Audie. Alright, so.
Now that he brought magic into it.
Des!
Jonas.
Wisdom saving throw! Wisdom saving throw.
19?
19 is enough.
That's good.
You are not transformed into a green chicken.
It's
actually now going to be blue.
You are in fact not transformed into any type of chicken.
This is gonna feel something. She's like,
it's actually turkey.
Excuse me. Excuse.
And that is all the things that they can do at the end of the turn. It goes up to the top. Whisper. You are up. If you know what I mean.
Oh boy. I'm mad, but somehow I
Erect.
do it.
Oh.
What?
Oh god.
Not too into it. Not too into it.
Calm down, jeez.
That's good.
So, shit.
That's real good.
I can pull up D&D Beyond and know what I'm doing. So that's 24 and a 23.
Yeah, those both hit.
Just like last time. Wow.
That's Kobe.
He sees you grow and like become a guy. Like, you should have done this before offering me the titties.
What?
What?
Hold on, I'm gonna pull a classic Weissism and I'm gonna go, what's that supposed to mean?
They're bigger now.
You know, I'm not an angry person.
Are you?
But I will kill this man for sport.
Aren't you an angry person though? Oh my god.
Kill this man.
Oh my god.
I will kill this man for sport.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay.
Not an angry person. I promise.
Okay. Sorry.
That is I.
It's a 26 piercing.
Okay. That doubles the damage that he had previously.
Good. I just wanted to make sure. I'm so fucking dead.
All right. Anything else?
No.
He has now taken damage.
He goes, titties are bigger, and she goes,
oh god, stop! Oh god, and then he'll use a legendary action to make a wisdom saving throw.
Me?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not good at those, which you know, because that's why you make me do them.
You've been chosen.
Oh yeah, 5.
Chicken!
I'm also a large chicken.
Oh fuck, that's scary.
I don't.
You know what? I'll allow it.
I mean, how many hit points does a chicken
Because specifically rules as written, Giant's Might makes me a large creature.
I have already accepted this as the thing that has happened. You are
I'm
now
persuading the rest.
You are now a large green chicken.
Green.
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 You're a green chicken.
Sickly.
No. How many hit points?
Those who
does a
know,
chicken
know.
have?
I want to be green.
Well, this is too bad.
Have you ever seen Arrested Development shows? Chicken Death.
I'm the prettiest fucking chicken. I'm a silky chicken. The fluffy one.
Okay.
Is this up for debate?
Yes.
This
It's your turn.
This is gonna look over and see that Whisper's been turned into a chicken. She's like, "Is that what you were trying to do to me?" And she's gonna shoot him 3 times.
Yes. Oh god.
Is that a chocobo?
Oh shit!
It's not a joke.
No, that's
Where did that come?
Oh, to a little thing we call the abyss.
Oh, it's right there. Right there.
Oh,
Right next to
the abyss has been found. I repeat, the abyss has been found.
We found the abyss. We found it.
That's not gonna do it.
Clang, clang, clang.
Ooh, no, that's not gonna do it. 16.
Nope. He is dip, dash, and dodging it.
Okay, 11. That's not gonna do it.
He's got those 5
All right, I shoot 3 times. None of them work.
He basically just takes the trident and just spins it in a circle, and you see the ball just ting, ting, ting.
I made a huge mistake.
How about you?
Well, I'm gonna have at you in a second here.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no, that was a face.
Chicken!
No. Eddie.
Make a concentration save. I'm having too much fun with this.
Maybe.
Is Shopash just chilling watching
6.
this?
That's
Yes.
not gonna do it.
Alright, Hunter's Marcus now, as you were unable to concentrate on the fact that you're a chicken. God damn it.
You know, it's against this asshole. What makes it work?
Oh, I did.
God damn it.
Ani, it's now your turn.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna cast Command.
Mm-hmm.
Begot.
And I'm gonna
Begot.
say, surrender you line.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the magic is in the word surrender.
Okay.
But I say a full sentence because I'm a person who speaks in full sentences.
Okay.
Despite my low intelligence.
Alright, that's a wisdom.
Oh, I would think. I want to pretend that I know it. Yes.
13.
Fails. So I order him to surrender.
Alright. In that case, he immediately... Okay, you can see him kind of like, huh? Well, I suppose I surrender then. And he picks up all his weapons.
That's really honorable of you.
And he leaves.
See.
He just fucking bolts. Just fucking leaves. So you guys can have attack opportunity. Oh no, you can't. You're chickens. I can. You can. Haha.
Oh.
This guy's gonna be a returning
Did
bit.
I take the...
No.
What?
Warcaster.
Do you do what?
I can cast a spell as well.
You weren't in range.
Darn.
The only person who's allowed to take attack opportunity is Jonas, if he wants to. Will he attack a retreating foe?
He did surrender.
I know.
He's so mad about it.
John wants to fight, but Jonas sees that it's over. So those that happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
After that is Gilgamesh's turn, so he is dashing away. And he's
That's honorable of you.
fucking just, you see all 8 of his arms just like, as he just sprints away.
Is he heading towards Ravendale or towards
Hollyport.
Okay.
He's running away from you.
Yeah.
Alright, so he's off. You guys want to pursue him or what? What's the...
I need to fix our chicken situation.
Very true.
Would Jonas be familiar with polymorph?
Right.
Make an Arcana check.
Nope.
That's a shitty roll, that's for sure.
Mine too.
12.
No.
That's with a plus. Okay.
Mine's like 4 minus 2.
I pick up Des. Bagat. Des. Can you hear me? Bagat. Step out of it, Des. You can beat this.
Does Shopash know?
Bagat. Des. I just start shaking the chicken.
I'm gonna pick up the other chicken just to make sure.
You can't. It's giant. It's a giant.
I'm big. It's a giant chicken.
It is a giant chicken.
I'm gonna wrangle an arm
I'm
around
a 10-foot tall chicken.
I feel like
wrangle an arm around your neck.
I feel like the noise
You
you would
can get
make
there.
is not it would be fuck.
No, it's whisper, so she's cute.
Bah.
I'm just shaking this chicken. Step out of it, Des. You can do that.
Shapash's reaction to this is basically, the fuck?
You know what happens to them? How to change them back?
Do I slap them out of it? What happens?
Ooh, smacking them out of it's always a good time.
I mean...
Smack Des.
How much HP does a chicken have?
I can't
She's gonna
imagine
peck at
why.
your wrist.
Are you trying to like do damage? Are you making an attack roll essentially? Is what I'm
I guess
asking?
it'd be an attack roll.
Make
Yeah.
an attack roll.
Against a chicken.
Uh-huh.
You can't hit a chicken.
I mean, you know.
Natural one.
Natural one. Roll again.
Oh no.
Breaks hand.
Oh no.
It's the trying it all over again.
Every
Well, it's double
time.
1. So 11 plus
Okay.
3, 14.
All right. Well, you're fine then.
Okay.
You still miss.
Yeah.
Okay.
Reflexes of the
Des
chicken.
like kind of like rears up and like kind of scratches at your hands and
Yeah.
he fucking flies
Damn
away.
it. Put him down on the ground.
I'll attempt to smack awake my chicken. Come on, wake up!
Make an attack roll. Make an attack roll.
Oh, and my punch is special.
You're very special.
Well, in that I get to use all my pluses. 24.
Yeah, that'll hit a chicken.
Yeah. And I'm extra special. Look
You
at
need to
this.
have more
Ready,
AC than
ready,
extra.
set. Oh, not very much. 4 whole damage.
Well, I'm sure that you'll be very surprised that the chicken, as a creature, has a single hit point.
That's what a cat has. So.
What?
What about the giant chicken?
The giant chicken, I'm going to give more hit points because I think it's funny. But you smack the chicken,
Yeah.
the normal sized chicken,
Yeah.
and then Des pops out.
Oh.
She was
I was definitely smacking
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
the chicken.
oh. Well, in that case, how much damage?
4.
All right, you punch the chicken. Yeah, you hear it go.
Well, that clearly didn't work.
If this was Hooky, I would straight up fable you, where you kick the chickens in the game.
Yes.
But
Chicken chaser.
Yes.
Well, smacking the chicken didn't work.
Maybe they no longer exist. Maybe they're dead.
They're gone forever.
You can't let the meat go to waste.
Right?
Life cycle.
Just then.
Although keeping this one for eggs could really serve us well, you know. big ass
Polymorph hilariously changes you to the intelligence, wisdom, and charisma of the chicken.
Yes.
So the chicken of Des, the green chicken, just shits on the floor.
Lays an egg.
It just shits and then lays an egg or something.
Alright, that's enough. And then Shopash kicks Des.
Oh no, we determined that didn't work because I smacked up this one.
Well, she barely hit. But she does a single damage, and then the chicken basically flies in the air, and then Des pops out and then falls on her ass.
Oh, okay. I keep smacking.
Oh yes, and I go to punch the chicken. We have to.
Can I transform before they stop punching me? No. Can do they hit me too many times and then I transformed and they're just still punching me?
Probably.
Oh,
we're just
make a dexterity
hitting
saving throw, both of you.
It's like
16.
Okay.
4.
Alright. Ani is able to stop. Jonas punches you a couple more times in the face.
Oh!
It's okay. It's only
I'm
like
so
one
sorry.
fucking damage.
you get a giant hand in your face.
Des is literally she lights up a cigarette on the floor. She's still on lying on the floor, and she's like, you know what I hate? Losing to that guy.
We didn't lose.
No, we
what
won.
are you talking about?
You won. You didn't.
Yeah. Okay.
You're also laying in your own shit right now.
We made him leave.
Go over on the egg,
Fuck
please.
him.
We need that for later.
I'm done.
Hey, so quick question.
First time polymorphed? Offers a handout.
Des reluctantly takes it. She's like, oh.
You got another one of those?
Oh, who can fight with a katana?
Much appreciated.
I don't know, is it piercing damage?
Slashing.
Slashing.
Then no.
I could use it. Is it any good?
It's a katana. It looked prettier than the other ones.
It's essentially a long sword.
I mean, we could sell it maybe.
Stick it back in my waistband.
Don't put it in your waist.
Waistband.
What?
Good stuff.
Andersville's
Gotta make a stop out there one day.
I hope you don't.
Why did you have them surrender? We could have taken them.
But this way nobody has to die.
Oh my god.
But
was I a chicken?
yeah. But a big one. Took way more hits than Des ever had.
Biggest cock I've ever seen.
Bro.
Oh my god.
And that's saying something.
First of all, wink. Second of all, I have never had such a craving for insects in my life.
Can't relate.
Mm.
Des is gonna go what?
You didn't feel an incessant urge to dig and find grubs?
They've got real good protein.
Des is gonna kind of ponder this for a second, and she's gonna be like, I think you're scratching at something interesting here.
They're a real steady source of protein.
I am so upset.
So, should we keep going?
So who was this person? Shopash, have you heard of them before?
He's the red samurai, that prick we were trying to fight in
Yeah, he's been around for a few months now.
Cliffhaven. Remember, he was one of those tickets we were trying to follow for the bounties in Cliffhaven.
Oh, huge bounty on that guy.
Honestly, part of me just wanted to bring him in just because that bastard's a piece of shit.
How much money is on their head?
Oh man, last I checked, it was at least 1,000.
That would have been good money.
Oh, down.
I would have gone about it myself, but just got 8 weapons. That's crazy.
I mean, you only have. Wow, that's crazy.
Did he pick up all 8 weapons before he left, or are they like?
Except the katana.
He doesn't have the katana. Actually, let me see. Let me roll to see how many weapons he picked up. Okay, that's fair.
He at least has the trident.
That's 7. So yeah, he picked up all of them. I made it fair.
Yeah, no, it's I get it, but fuck, dude.
Do you want his katana?
No, I don't want his katana.
Is there anything special about his katana?
How would you be able to tell?
I guess investigate it.
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Nine.
I mean, it looks pretty.
Can I do an Arcana check on
it? Yes.
I mean, is it not your fancy?
I mean, most weapons aren't really.
15.
Nothing especially magical about it, but it is expertly crafted. It is folded beautifully.
Seems like a shame to put it to waste.
There you go.
It might be something someone might come back for one day. Nice. Chair for the katana, I love it. Hell yeah. We're going full weeb in this bitch. Alright. Alright, you have this katana.
Let's go talk to those Tyrion blokes.
Add a masterwork katana to your inventory. Ooh. And if there's no katana in the actual 5th edition, like D&D Beyond, you just put a longsword.
Okay.
It's essentially the same thing.
I did that with my silver sword.
Alright. Moving on. Anything else you guys want to do before we move on? I don't want to force you to do anything, but you know.
Let's go find those Tyrion blokes.
Keep looking for the Tyrions.
As you guys move along, it's quite a trek, and like as you walk along the waterfall-laden cliffside along the big bridge, more and more you see this city coming around the cliffside. And like at first it's just like a couple guard stations, a couple buildings. And the farther and farther in you get, you see like this place is almost hurts your eyes to look at. Anything that's not shining marble is gilded with gold. Anything that's not explicitly for public use is almost decadent. And you see along the entrance to this large city a row, like 6 sets of guards as you approach. They don't stop you, but you can feel their eyes on you as you approach this metropolis of Hollowport, and you see several different icons. You see the icon of Tyr, you see Yedalana, you see all of these symbols you've seen before, but maybe not know too much about. And as you guys kind of stare up in the majesty of Hollowport and the gleaming city on the cliffside, I think it's a good time to wrap it up for the day. You guys have a new quest that you guys have kind of followed instead of the one that Mikkel gave you, but an interesting one nonetheless. You guys have met...
Okay.
Yeah, you guys have met a character that I wanted to play before we started it as a podcast. This was one of the first things that I conceptualized. Like, I really like Gilgamesh from Final Fantasy VII. I think it'll be a really silly thing to do. And I was right. It was hilarious. But that's that. That's Pillars of Creation. Please, if you liked the video, hit the like button. If you really liked it, hit the subscribe button to see all the things that we do. And hit the bell notification so that you know everything that we do put out. That's even the one that's not necessarily Wednesdays. They'll just let you know. And with that, we're going to head over to Kat, who will take us to our sponsors.
Oh my goodness. We have 2 really, really cool sponsors, Shadowmere Comics and You Want to Do What Podcast. You should really check all of them out. There's a link down there to all sorts of stuff. I don't know because John writes it up, but you know, what else? And you should use the code Lizards23 to get a discount on your comic books and probably digital comic books.
They're really
Take a guess.
They're really nice.
They're really, really awesome.
Yeah, Hardly Heroes. Great series.
Also, who's our other sponsor?
You want to do what podcast?
You
That I
wanna do-
said if you were listening?
Well, I was just saying, we have a link for them where we can find them as well,
Did
right?
we?
Yeah.
I don't know, because you write them, which is what I
Well,
also said.
Look in that details, you'll find that. Where can
Maybe
they-
you'll listen to me better than John does.
Also in the description.
That's the goal.
Look at the
I
description.
recommend
There's
you
a lot-
listen because I'm pretty cool.
There's a lot of stuff in there.
If you're still here, tell me about your favorite kind of chicken. If you don't have a favorite kind of chicken,
Just write green chicken.
Or
I implore you to look up chickens because they're really cool and they're all kinds of different things because we've had them domesticated for so very long.
What are you doing here? This isn't where you belong. Get back in there.
Chickens.
Get back in there. Get back in there.
If you want more of this insanity, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Mastodon, Hive, and Patreon for awesome, super fun, extra content. Woo!
Chickens.
Nate, anything you would like to say?
Oh.
True.
Yeah, I love Mary. Mary is the best. I love her so much, and I wish that I could be so much cooler ever, all the time, because Mary is so cool, she makes me want to be a better person.
Wow, that was. I mean,
Also, I love chickens. They don't scare me at all.
Yeah. Wait, are you trying to puppet me right now? Oh!
I don't know how this works.
Ah! This is what happens when you don't study the blade.